play with the sled zoom for a
Do
second.
you think
Yeah,
that the
Max.
growth would be enhanced in a place like this one with so much current and food coming?
Yeah, growth rates would be higher. Yeah. But that would be really fascinating to see what the growth rate of an animal on top of this boulder would be like compared to ones just down on the side, for instance.
You're gonna get Atalanta in your
Oh yeah,
stills.
totally.
I'm gonna wait until you're a bit more.
Oh, you have it in autofocus right now, Josh.
Do I?
Yeah, it's confusing. With the light means that it's
Oh, there we go.
manual.
Oh yeah.
Counterintuitive.
Are you just trying to get glamour shots right now?
Totally.
Okay.
Yes, that
Okay.
is what we were doing.
I'll try to school my heart attack then. That's fine.
Oh no, it's all good. I'm zooming in.
Yeah, I can try and.
You want to play with it? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to work my way around this other side here, but it. There's a lot of current. Okay, so we want to be lower for some still shots, right?
Yeah, you could even perch if you want. Like if you get them in view, you could just like
Yeah.
rest the porch. I can porch out a little bit for you too.
God, look at these big
If
you want, right?
Centralium or
Here with
Yeah,
the
they just want to
ROV,
be on this side of them, so
Face
I'm gonna
Yeah.
here
just keep working around.
but without breaking anything,
Slowly.
guys.
yeah.
Please.
Should be giving you more tether with that little 5-meter move.
Oh,
Hopefully.
we can
Yeah.
also see Atalanta in the back. Oh, super.
We
Oh,
could-
that's
So,
really
yeah.
cool.
If that 5-meter move is done, we could do one more 5-meter. How far away are they now, Dan? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do another 5 meters
That'd be
towards
great.
Herc.
Okay. I'm coming down. Yeah, you want to bump my porch out a little bit?
Sure. I'm gonna come up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you snap one right there? Look at
Better
that.
shot. Okay, we'll come wide on Atalanta, please.
Wow.
Let me do your
So
porch
cool.
out a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. There's nothing. Great. There you go.
Tilt down my
See
camera.
if that even
Alright,
helps
I
me
think
at all.
we're in line. If we can just go a bit lower.
Yeah, I'm just trying to slowly get further down so you get more of them.
All the time that you need, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Want that pink one in there too.
Oh, wish the tether
Are
wasn't
those
in the
all
way.
basket stars?
It'd be a cool shot.
Yeah, those are all
Edit it.
basket stars. There's just so many of them on this boulder.
So cool.
Oh, that's a nice photo, Greta.
Yeah, let's try
That's-
zooming in on Atalanta again, see if I can get a
It's really great.
better shot there.
Oh, hey, I was muted. Let's go.
Focus,
Truly,
focus.
truly the greatest streamer.
It's just
Ah!
under, yeah.
No, I'm definitely muted.
Little pleasing
But welcome,
little shot there
everybody.
on the left-hand sponge.
Let me situate myself a little better in the screen. I'm just gonna nudge
How
off to
are
the
these
side here.
stills? Is this good framing?
Hello. Welcome,
Okay,
gamers
have
and
it here, you have the
gardeners,
light on the
to
top,
the
it's really cool.
final
Yeah.
I
dive
was gonna turn it out, but
for Nautilus
that
Live
good.
for the season. Let's
Amazing.
go.
Yeah, let's try turning it off too.
okay, I'll
So we're
try to-
here, right?
Yeah,
So we
I'll
might
just
as-
turn. So I'm gonna turn Atalanta lights off.
So we are, sorry, immediately distracted. We are on the final dive for the season for
Okay, that's pretty
Nautilus
cool.
Live,
Wow,
Ocean
yeah.
Exploration Trust.
Yeah, now we're talking.
We are here with the ROV Hercules,
That's fine.
What could
who is
go wrong?
trailed by the
there.
sled Atalanta,
We are in focus. Look at those basket lines.
and
Oh
both
my
of
God,
them
this is
are
so
tethered off
perfect.
the Nautilus, the
A bit more
exploratory
right,
vessel
because
Nautilus.
this is-
yeah, I see what you
Think
So
mean.
we
about
have the
composition
perfect
and
composition.
framing.
No, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, right. You just need to move a centimeter, please.
There you go.
That's fine.
Whoa.
Precision move.
Welcome.
Bridge now,
Let me
Move the
Yeah,
whole ship
move
for
1
4
centimeter
centimeters
left.
to the right.
Okay, now we need to go left though.
Oh wow, yeah,
That's
guys.
a beautiful shot.
You're
I love the
amazing.
contrast.
It is really incredible.
They're actually talking
This is
about
gonna
that
be the
right now.
coolest
They're
image
adjusting
for
the
this
ship
expedition.
Yeah,
to move with the ROV right now.
so pretty.
Back off.
Oh
a
heck,
little
hold on.
Max, do you have any tips
My
for,
setup's all screwed up because I was doing other stuff while I wasn't live.
For any
Oh,
viewers
wow.
interested
Bum,
in
ba-da-da.
seeing the still can.
Cool.
And my crappy photographic skills.
No, not at all.
Yeah. If we can back up just a touch, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Your aesthetic eye is amazing. Look at that contrast.
How's that?
Those
Oh, it's
colors.
not
I'm
enjoying
good just
that.
for the
It's not.
competition. Everything else, I
I'll
have
go
no
down
idea
a
what
bit
I'm doing.
again.
Come
Sometimes
on.
that's all
We
you
have
need.
some in focus and we have some cool ones, so I'm happy.
That's all
You
you
can
need.
do it.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there we go. I have hands.
Skeletons? Or are they just all
Sponge-
But yeah, look
Yeah,
at that.
no, they
look
do.
at that.
Sponges, these sponges are glass sponges in the genus Tritopleura, and so
And
their
we
skeleton
should-
is made of glass.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we also have
Is
the
that a
blind
fly
trap
trap?
anemone there.
Oh wow. Yep, Venus flytrap anemone on the bottom there.
Thunder Nugget the Terrible, hello. Yeah, it is. It is really cool.
Overall.
Yeah, let us know
Let's
when you're
tab
ready.
over
Yeah, I
to
think
the
that was
control room.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
Oh no,
so many
Nugget
buttons.
screwed up.
Very much.
Come
Thank
Yeah,
you
no,
guys.
thanks.
Nugget
was
screwed with my windows. Okay, give me one moment.
Turn some lights back on.
Let's get that going.
Oh, look at that. That is
Okay,
perfect.
so we have a number
Is this
of
correct?
Don't
small
sound so relieved.
white fans,
No.
and we've got a request to zoom on some of those when we're settled and ready to do so.
Yeah.
Oh no. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm sorry that. There we go. That's what we want.
Chat. No small. I
This
think
is
they
this is the
were-
quad view.
I think maybe like that down there.
Okay.
Sorry, this is me screwing with it to make sure we're correctly up to date. So you can see right above us, right there, that is the ROV Hercules. The vehicle taking the video of Hercules is Atalanta.
This looks
Ah,
like more Hemingway.
yeah. This is Thunder Nugget the Terrible says, I'm glad Nautilus is still broadcasting these. Oh, there's the crew.
Yep.
This is their last dive for the season. It will be a 24-hour dive. They started a while ago,
Yeah. Okay.
but they'll be going for a while more. I just realized I've got to switch YouTube chat to live chat instead
Oh,
of talk
well,
chat.
that might have been
Otherwise,
Edelon
YouTube
Sammy.
hides my chats.
I can get
There
another
you
zoom
go.
if you want. I just got
Yeah, I think so.
bopped by.
But yeah, this is a very cool. This is a very cool stream.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know quite how deep we are at the moment.
Let's try to get the polyps for them.
Fish! Prototype Reaper, hello!
That's great. Still calm. Still going strong.
I'm really enjoying the view of Herc, but I guess we should switch back to the...
Sorry, Jeff. I keep getting pushed onto the rock.
Whoops. There we go, that's better.
Oh, Chris Kelly has joined us as well. Yep, Edelon Samia. Okay, great.
Yeah.
We can zoom out.
Go wide.
Yeah, it's hard. Past a certain depth, it's hard to
Okay.
tell because you just lose the
Are we
light.
ready to move on?
We can move on.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Like, we could be anywhere from like 2,000 to 3,000 meters. Who knows? I don't.
Maybe a campfire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably, yeah. It'll probably at least I think we started out at 1,200.
Let's get stars.
And I
Oh,
think we're
because I feel like
descending.
we haven't seen many.
I might be
Basket
lying.
stars?
Yeah.
We've seen them on a couple of different dives, but never, I don't think, as many and as close.
We'll hang tight, and eventually the scientist will
What is
say.
in this rock
Yes.
crevice
Yeah,
here?
let's look at
Yeah.
that.
I had to step away from the dive for a
Usual
while, so I'm a
texture.
little
That's
I'm a
great.
little shaky on what we're up to.
Maybe just pitting.
Oh, so they're looking at right there. This right here.
Weird. Looks like
Someone sat there for
fossil
too long.
So it's sat there.
What is that?
Yeah,
They're
that's
like little
interesting.
divots in the rock.
Yeah.
Reminds me a little bit of like purple urchins will do something like that. In
Ah.
Puget Sound.
Yeah, and the tide pools.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Nugget. Nugget's in the background.
Bio
Maybe
through
I
the
get you
ocean.
these.
And this could be some feature left over from
She's being a little squeaker. I think she
Yeah.
needs to lay an egg. I think she's full of
shallow
egg.
water hard coral is what
Go
Asako
wide.
Matsumoto is saying in the
That's what it
science
looks
chat.
like. That's what I thought. as
Oh,
well.
I just
Yeah.
realized I didn't put a notification in.
But
Amazing to
My
think
Discord,
that
let me do
1400
that real
meters
quick.
deep,
Around.
and at one point in our geologic past, this was shallow enough to be a coral reef on the surface,
Oh
or
gosh.
near the surface.
there should have been in the last 40 million years 0.02 millimeters of subsidence per year. So at
Per
around
million years?
40 million years.
Yes, and how much subsidence per year?
Okay, I'll bring the torch back.
0.02
Yeah, that'd be great.
millimeters.
Oh, millimeters.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Millimeters.
thought you said
4.42
meters, so I
millimeters
thought
per
the
year.
time scale was off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Millimeters per
tired,
year,
hello.
And yeah, in 1,000 years. No, sorry, for
Are you
40
going to do the
million
math
years.
for us and see how
No.
much subsidence that is?
But
no,
around
we
1,000
have
meters, like it
slack in
could
our
be
tether right
in
now.
this area.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
have
go,
a
clearing up.
Sort of reefs here.
It's probably just the heave and stuff. Are you talking about it, how it's moving around, or?
What is it? 0.02 by 40 million.
Yeah,
You're
ancient
muted.
coral reef. With what looks like some new life on it. All of the geology in this area has had this sort of like soft, kind of rounded volcanic look
Or
to
just
it.
way back?
Like this kind of rock formation's really relaxing looking to me.
Okay.
It's easy to trick yourself into thinking that maybe you were only like a couple feet down as opposed to like
Yeah, this is going to get even steeper coming
thousands
up
of
for here, isn't it?
meters.
Yeah, I see a little bit in Atalanta.
Yeah, we're about to get into the steep section.
Oh,
In millimeters?
Alright, I think
It's
we're in a
20
good,
That's only-
we're
that's
in a
only
good spot.
400
I think
meters
I'm
of
on
20
subside.
million stuff.
close to the
not
direction
40
of travel
million.
anyway.
So
So
800 meters of subsidence,
Yes.
but we're at 1,400 meters depth.
So
What's
maybe
that?
not.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
Maybe
It's
the
up-
top of the
totally up to
seamount
you.
though.
I'm happy here if you're whatever
So
you
it does
wanna do,
sound like we
whatever your
are-
comfort level is.
we are ascending a seamount, is what it sounds like. Oh my gosh, Nugget! You were
So I
so
think the other
quiet this
thing
whole
is to be
time.
aware of big averages.
Yeah, sure. And
Yeah.
and estimates as well. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of assumption in geology,
Bridge
more than
nav.
biology and ecology.
We
Yeah, you
come
have
because you cannot.
Tunic
10
in time,
meters
yeah.
That's for
to
everything.
128.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something brightly colored.
And there could
Thank
also
you.
be landslides, as we saw from the last seamount, which
Okay, I'm
take
on
the materials
128,
that were
heading
much
for
shallower.
Atalanta.
Liar,
down at depth.
hello! Welcome!
Sorry, I missed that. I was
Oh
typing
no, it's
down.
okay. So there could also be landslides on top of the.
Right.
Yeah.
Material could have been brought down.
Yeah, exactly.
So they are currently talking about the geology of what we're looking at. I'm gonna tab us back over to quad view real quick.
Ollie and welcome. We are currently exploring an unnamed seamount west of Puluana Island within the Palau National Marine Sanctuary, which was mapped for the first time by EV Nautilus. If you have any questions, any comments, please send them over on nautiluslive.org.
Oh my gosh, so this is the stuff I love. This is the stuff I love. Newly
And I just wanna
newly
share
mapped.
that Puluana is one of the first bird sanctuaries in Palau for the red-footed boobies.
Wow, that's awesome. Is there a name for the red-footed boobies
In Palawan, it's Quel.
Quell.
Yeah, K-U-E-L.
Oh, cool.
Quell.
Thank you
Quell.
for sharing that.
Yep.
Quail and quell. But yeah, this is a newly mapped, previously unexplored. So this is like, we might as well be on the moon right now. This is so good. Oh, let me adjust this window a little. Hold on. Oh, no, it was correct. I just had it sized right here. No! I'm ruining everything. Let's go. Let's go. Come here.
Cool, long lines on that thing.
There we go.
Call it the navigator sponge.
Wow.
That's Walteria.
Are those tiny brittle stars?
Yep.
Ah.
Lots of brittle stars.
We can switch back to the,
Dead
There we
sponge
go.
down there on the left.
underwater landslides can cause tsunamis. We have no way of predicting them.
There's,
Yeah,
and there's so many with so many different.
ocean
I'm very happy with
exploration
it.
is so important for so many different reasons. Like, it's also, like, it's really cool just to go down and see everything, but it's so important. Studying the
Bridge, we can
geology.
do another 10 to 128.
Studying the geology.
So
Thank you.
we just
Looking
got a
at, like,
question that I
minerals
think
for
our
deep sea
pilots can
mining.
answer. How did the ROVs get
All
their
new
names?
kinds of life.
The names, Hercules, well, we kind of have a theme, you know, with our names.
Very Greek mythology.
Yeah. I'm not
I
sure who
think they were
actually,
outside.
it might have been Dr. Ballard who named Hercules. And then
Oh, we might get a closer
Argus,
look. There
who
it
was
is.
kind of Herc's companion for a lot of years and still around, was kind of, they were named together. But then when we built the little sled vehicle, Atalanta, was actually named because we didn't have any women's names in the mythology, so that was quite a powerful name for in that time, Atalanta. So that was one that was chosen sort of by a bit of a group within OET to name Atalanta, or give Atalanta its name. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But definitely a theme in all the names of the vehicles throughout.
And some
Dr.
cuttlefish to
Ballard's
eat.
career.
Very tasty when dried.
That is so cool. Thank you so much. Max, I think the other day we were talking about like the story of Atalanta. Would you mind sharing?
Yeah, I don't remember the specifics of the story, but it was something along the lines of there was a group of hunters trying to kill a giant boar, and all the men failed, but Atalanta succeeded. So it's one of the few instances of a sort of feminist Greek myth. I think it's fairly
let's
rare.
check out the whip right there on the right.
Oh, thank you for that.
You could probably correct me on that. It seemed like you had a pretty good idea of the myth as well.
Yeah, that sounds pretty spot on.
I wonder if she's associated with Diana. Like, if that's just a different iteration.
Bamboo whip.
Oh, let me make sure we're getting the. We are getting the HD. Let's go. Oh no! There we
Is there
go.
any more zoom we can do on the polyps there? Cool.
Oh, looks like there's some little critter there.
Bridge, we can keep going with another 10 meters.
So again, they're communicating with the
Thank
bridge, which is moving the ship, the Nautilus.
Accidentally got a great shot of the base.
Speaking of giant boars, my brother's friend screamed like a little girl, and oh no! Do you have boars where you're at, Ravencona?
How's that, Jeff?
Diana was the goddess of Atalanta.
Thank you.
Oh, was half human like
What?
Hercules.
Squat
So
lobster,
that
yeah.
that would also fit. If Atalanta was a, I guess, demigod. Oh, I kind of like that aspect. If Atalanta and Hercules are the place between gods and humans, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Well, not anymore, since they cleared out the area, replaced it with. Oh,
Let me check that out right there.
we
Might
have
be a
replaced it with
sea star.
giant solar panels. Actually, let
Something
me.
else.
You guys should be fish.
There.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get stream avatars going.
Go for Zoom.
It's just okay. It's a little brittle star.
Give me one moment.
In a little cave.
Great.
Sorry,
Thank
it's
you.
gonna
Okay, go ahead.
choke for a minute while the program loads up. Yeah.
You know, I never
ocean
thought about the
fish.
fact that Jason was also a Greek mythology figure.
What is
Yeah,
this?
What
on the
is
rock?
that?
Yeah.
Dead fish?
Jason
Yeah,
and the
you're looking
Argonauts.
at
Yeah.
the weird little
Yeah.
fish-looking object.
Yeah.
Can we, if we have a chance, let's zoom on another one of these little yellow fans too.
Okay. We're gonna zoom on this first, though. Go
Okay.
for Zoom,
There we go.
just because we're curious. What is this?
Oh, it's
Oh,
one of
it's
those
some
worms.
type of-
Oh, this is a hemichordate worm, acorn worm.
Oh,
I saw one earlier, as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Greta,
Cool.
that's what we were looking at. I said it was an
On the
acorn worm.
previous
And
photo,
Okay.
yeah.
those
Go
tubes
wide.
of sediment out the back.
Yeah,
are
I
what
thought
this
ratfish as well. Like,
prosecutor has processed.
Sorry, what were you
They have a
looking at?
phylum all of their
before,
own,
Jeff?
right?
Right.
Which kind of
This one?
worms are they? I don't remember.
Acorn worms, yeah, Hemichordata. So it's a very bizarre group of animals.
Hemichordata, its own phylum.
Kind of on a group of their out on their own.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I thought I
Go
remember.
for a zoom video.
Why are they called acorn worms?
I don't know where they get that name.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna.
Brittle star.
Looks like a fossil
Sorry.
of a rat tail.
Oh yeah.
That's wrong.
Acorn worms
Those
are,
rat
they
tails.
are, yeah.
There you go. Push in a bit more.
We're full zoom.
Okay.
Another 10 at 132. Sorry, another 10 at 128, please, bridge.
Okay. Go wide.
Thank
you.
you.
There it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna scooch
Oh my
out
gosh,
this
right.
way a bit.
Oh.
So this is just a note to the viewers in the chat. Thank you so much for your concern about the tapping noise. It is a known technical issue and we're working on it. But thank you so much for informing us.
That means
Max, you
that
wanna
like
try it?
20 people in the chat have been like, "What's the tapping?" Oh, I should also,
Oh,
because
sure. You wanna
at
make
least
yourself-
some people in the chat are probably worried. Not my chat necessarily, but in general. This is not a submersible.
You know,
There are
actually
no
not sure that
people
I've noticed it
on
at all
this.
dive.
These are unmanned,
I've
remotely
noticed it.
operated vehicles.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
I have heard nothing.
Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
heard
that's
anything.
Oh, I just heard it there.
The tapping is
Oh,
the mermaid.
So I've got a really fun fact from Chris Kelly on the science chat.
Should we zoom on that?
That acorn worm is probably from the family Torquatoridae, and the genus name is Yoda.
What?
Oh, that is fun.
That's cool.
I'm actually making a note of that. We're making a note here for huge success. Yoda worm, yes.
What is this?
Oh, wow.
It looks like a little comet.
This is an anemone, but it is quite a bit different than a number of the ones that we have seen. It has very filamentous tips to the tentacles. This looks very similar to one that I have seen in the Clarion-Clipperton zone at abyssal depths. Relicanthus. Yep, I just got it. The name from the science chat.
Relicanthus.
Great.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
be real with you. All of that just sounded
It
like
was
SCP talk.
Torquatoridae,
The what
because I
from
was
the
looking at
abyssal
Torquatoridae
zone?
and
That's
because
How
just
do
the
we
acorn
secure
worm.
it?
there's some lizards. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
So I was like, what? Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Very interesting.
Yeah. And those big old side branches look like Yoda's ears.
Thank you, Chris.
It's great.
Josh, maybe something you
That's
can
cute.
try is take that.
All right,
physical
now,
microscope
okay,
and
we're gonna look up
extend it
acorn
out
worms, chat.
straight, and just,
The
like,
scientists have derailed the
straight there.
chat.
I don't know if that'll fix it, but
Oh my gosh, the birds are tippy tapping so hard. Actually, I'm sorry. I gotta
We can go
give
another 10 to
the
128
birds some more
bridge.
food.
Thank you.
I don't have to go far for this. Just one
I'm
moment.
not muted
I apologize. I'll mute my mic so you guys don't have to hear bird food bags
That
rattling.
is a bit of sponge. If we're stopped here, though, let's check out this other yellow coral. Asako is seeing there's at least a couple of taxa here.
Yeah, we just started to move,
Ah.
but if you're just going to do a quick zoom, I think
Just
we can,
quick.
Yeah.
That's great.
Nice.
Thank you.
Clear to reset DVL again. Copy. start getting
Fish.
pretty steep here.
Oh, fish
Up.
up and to the left, maybe?
It was very fast. It just.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Too fast.
What's our ending depth for this dive?
770, 775, something like that.
Thank you.
They were pretty shallow, these seamounts down here.
Yeah, they really are. Can we zoom on this real quick? It may just be at an odd angle. That may just be Clipperifora or Narella or something, but yeah, okay.
So 770, I'm assuming that's meters? I like that that qualifies as shallow. You really start to look at like depth in a different way.
Great,
The waiting
thank
game
you.
is boring. Yeah. Are you doing the thing where you ordered a thing and now you're just like, where is it?
Whoa.
Or is it something that actually has to be signed for?
Nice sea
Yeah,
star.
yeah.
Just chilling.
It's my bros. Ah. Okay, so I said we were gonna look up acorn worm. We're gonna look up acorn worm really quick. Still no redeems. We right. I'm so sorry.
Everything close to the wall.
Bridge, can we go 8 meters, 128? Thanks.
Oh, these look awful. These look terrible. Acorn worms are... Yep, hemicordata.
Really not much on this rock, though. Some urchin under there, dead sponge. Yeah, can.
So there we are. That's our friends. It's my dry humor
Yeah, it is
sometimes.
dry.
Weird people think I'm for real, huh? Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is volcanic. We are ascending a seamount, and I'm pretty sure it's a volcanic seamount. As opposed to like tectonics, where like it's the sea floor being thrust into the air, or further into the sea, I guess.
I'm pretty sure this is all carbonate.
Yeah, okay.
And what we were really after was basalt. And I have this sneaking suspicion
Oh.
that we aren't going to see any more basalt again on this
Yeah.
season.
So it sounds like we started out with basalt, but this is carbonate.
It's all carbonate.
So carbonate is primarily carbon, whereas basalt, I guess, is primarily silica.
Yeah.
Might just be another little crinoid.
They are both igneous, though.
Bridge, can we do
Sorry.
another
Oh,
8 meters to 128? Thanks.
Another little crinoid and a shrimp.
Yep, little crinoid and
Brick, let's go!
shrimp, actually. It's not Nematocarcinus.
There you go.
At Astra Abby Sauce, welcome!
I'm not sure what shrimp that is. It's a Caridian. That's all I can tell.
Brick, how is
Oh, maybe
Disgaea?
it is Nematocarcinus.
Although, based on that raid message, it sounds like
Okay,
you guys
thank you.
probably played some
Go on.
Genshin. Brick, look at the shrimp. Brick, look at the, oh, my hands are not
Nevertheless,
cooperating.
Shrimp plus plus.
Shrimp plus plus. Shrimp. But yeah, please check out Rick Muppet. Rick is also a VTuber. Plays a variety of games, generally JRPG centric, but also including games such as Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact. I have not tried the Triple Z, but I am guilty of the Genshin Impacting from time to time. There was a SpaceX launch? Ah! I think I probably slept through it. Disgaea went fine. Good. Welcome, we are here with Nautilus Live. This will be Nautilus's last dive for the season. We are currently in a, oh gosh, was it marine
Really is
monument?
incredible how
We're in a
patchy
protected
things are in
zone.
the deep sea.
We're in a protected
One
zone.
boulder covered in those basket stars.
And then nothing.
And then
Today is all about science.
the flat area of rock down below covered in those yellow paramerissid corals. And here just maybe one every 10 meters.
Yeah, it would be amazing to have current meters and ADPs all around the DC amounts, like
Oh, 100%.
in strategic positions, and then be
I
able
know,
to leave them
yes,
there
yes,
for about
yes.
at least a month or something.
Right, get a full tidal cycle.
Marine protected area. Probably that one, yes.
That will tell us a lot more of why things
Oh
are
my
in
gosh.
certain places and not in others.
Yeah.
But the cost and the effort of deploying and retrieving something like that
RV, I'm
will
gonna do
be
a quick thermostat adjustment.
Okay.
crazy.
So we're just kind of cruising along. We are ascending the side of a seamount. The rock we are looking at,
But there must be a way.
the rock sponge looks like
I'm
a
okay.
spiral of like barbed wire or something.
Yeah, me too.
It's
incredibly.
freezing. It's
Yes.
totally freezing.
Please,
Spencer,
No more.
hiya.
no more coal.
So, Astrid Leitner, she's now at Oregon State. She did a really great study in Hawaii. They had very, very high resolution current modeling off the island of Niihau. And we had a lot of beta camera data there on different seamount pinnacle features. And it's the relative abundances you get from that camera data are highly variable. One part on the pinnacle will have tons of fish and another part will not. But when she looked at that model data, which had been validated in other parts of the island with current meter observations, so there was some belief that this was pretty good data. This was a model that Brian Powell's group put together. And sure enough, the fish are concentrated on the parts of the seamount where there are current convergences, because the fish
Ah.
are eating animals that are flowing towards them out of the water column. And
So where
it
the
totally
currents are
explains,
converging, coming
nearly
together.
totally explained the distribution that we saw with the beta camera data.
Yeah, that's very interesting and also not surprising.
No,
We see
no.
very similar patterns on the coral reefs. Like in Palau, we have these corners protruding out of a otherwise straight barrier reef. and
Tons of
there
fish.
and there is where all the fish concentrate. And you don't find them there
No.
all the time.
Yeah.
It depends from the current conditions that
Right,
also are
right.
subjected to change.
And they're
Look at these
species that feed
pillars.
out of the water column. Yeah,
These
that's
pillars are
yeah.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah, that
Rye,
looks
if
almost
you
like
go
columnar.
back underneath this big boulder right here.
I wanna look at
Rick,
I'm
what
wondering
they-
if we've got a carbonate cap on top of basalt.
Columnar basalts. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe we can
Maybe.
find a piece of
Let's
basalt
stop the
underneath
ship,
this.
That is so cool.
So they are stopping the ship, and we're gonna
Took
take a
12
peek at
pictures.
this.
I've never
They're
seen
saying-
pillars like that.
Maybe this is columnar
weird.
basalt with a carbonate
Yeah.
cap. We are looking for a basalt
Yeah,
sample,
one of my
I
favorite
think.
places, axial seamount, just columnar basalt, just so cool.
Look
Everywhere.
at this.
wow.
It's awesome.
Yeah, basalt
Brick,
column.
I'm gonna answer your
Hexagons,
question.
the
Yeah,
pillars
I just
stick
don't wanna
out.
talk over
hexagons,
them.
Yeah. Like,
That's
just-
fantastic.
it's amazing. Look, they look like man-made villages, like
They do.
houses and openings and windows, and
Wow.
super cool.
So, I don't
Yeah.
know if this is basalt.
Yeah.
Sea urchin?
Yeah, Spitadiadema underneath the ledge there. But my thought was, Rye, perhaps there's a piece of this that has fallen off near the base, and we could sample a rock in here.
Yeah.
Okay, to answer Brick's question, is EV Nautilus an organization or a
Find
vehicle?
a spot to sit down.
Nautilus
there's pieces
Ocean
down here.
Exploration Trust is the organization. The
I'm gonna
vehicle
wanna try
is
to
the
find as
Nautilus.
angular a piece
That
as
is the,
Okay.
I
I
don't
believe
know
it's
what that is right now.
exploratory vessel Nautilus. Off of which,
want
we have
anything, push out
Hercules,
or-
whose feed we're currently
No, I'm
watching,
just
and
watching
Atalanta,
my
who is recording
back cam
Hercules.
'cause
Yeah, I think
there's
you're-
something behind me, but
Yeah. The Nautilus is the ship.
just getting closer to the area.
Yeah, I think you're.
Let's take
yeah,
a
there's
peek
little
over
something, I
at.
think
Sure.
you're probably alright.
Okay.
There we go. So we can see feed from Atalanta just right up here.
Here, I'm just gonna sit down here.
Atalanta is recording Hercules,
This is a very peculiar rock
and we can see
formation.
Stable.
the watch crew right there. The watch,
Okay.
What do you think could have formed it?
There we go. Word.
but I'll switch us back because this formation's really cool.
Do you have any theories on like what do you think could have formed it?
Oh, I have no idea.
No.
Like if it doesn't even look like basalt pillars because they're usually kind of
Okay.
more close to each
There, we're
other. This
stable.
column seems sort of separated from each other.
Grandma used to eat raw sea urchins. When
So,
she got hungry, just pick them up and
honestly.
smash the rock. Yeah.
No, I have no idea. Maybe chimneys?
Oh, chimneys.
really
There's an idea. So a chimney would be when like a hydrothermal vent, and the minerals kind of deposit and make a chimney.
So angular.
Rye,
piece.
is this all loose, or is this
Oh, it is. It's
That sounds
loose.
how about this
That's
stuff up
loose.
here?
Oh, it is. Time for samples. So although we are in a protected area, they do have permits to collect samples.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's a big one.
Is that huge, though?
Pretty big.
Chimney is those things in Genshin.
Oh,
that
yeah.
don't
Okay,
work.
that's
Oh
big.
no.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty massive.
Ah. Do it. Take the massive. Just go for the gap. Go for the pillar. Do it. Do it. Rick just punches it.
Is any of that loose right there?
Because a lot of what we see with these ROVs is very incredibly delicate sample collections, it's easy to forget that the ROVs are really strong. He's a drill arm upgrade, yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
that one.
little piece.
Arm seems a little more advanced than the one on Sebastian. I'm
Almost
honestly
kinda
not
round.
sure.
Yeah, that one is loose.
It's loose, but it's.
I want to say they're very similar, but I don't know
Angular,
exactly
small.
like what their
Oh,
makes
that's
and
not very
models are.
big, though. Oh, that's gonna be too. Oh, there we go. Can we
Oh.
look at what broke off there before we collect anything more? Can we just zoom in there?
Can't wait when robots
Yeah,
are
go
mainstream.
for zoom.
Yeah.
Just want to look at that
The
face behind the arm there
Oh,
that
okay.
we broke, just to
it looks dark.
Sorry, adjusting the
That
cooling
just all
on the
looks
glorified
like-
Connect.
crust.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want a Roomba
So
for
maybe
the
that's what
streamer
it is.
shed. I want robot pet. I don't think I could have
But,
one
like,
though because then
You
it
don't
might
have a
like
higher
smear. It
sedimentation
might
and
might
stuff
chase the
would form
birds.
also on top of the seabed, right?
Yeah.
On the sediment, and that's maybe. Oh,
Ah.
What about that piece on top?
Ah.
would be handy. I have no idea. Would be handy to have a hammer on Hercules.
A hammer?
A hammer. That's what geologists do. They crack
Yeah.
everything open
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
hammer. They
Hammers
mean-
don't tend to work because you just push the vehicle away.
yeah, with that
Ah.
pressure as well.
You know,
Has there ever been a drill?
Yeah.
We've done drills, we've done jackhammers, we've done crowbars, we've done all kinds of stuff.
Thunder Nugget, they've done your
What do we do
idea.
with
There's
this rock?
been
Does it have a
drills.
piece that it's not covered in crust? Maybe on the other side?
A drill that will pierce the seafloor. Let's go.
I don't know that this is what we were actually looking for.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
nothing to see here.
Okay, maybe
Orange, welcome.
Maybe come wide for a bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
maybe try.
maybe you
Drill
should
arm in
collect something
Subnautica,
So you tell
oh.
us what are these pillars?
Yeah.
These
I
weird pillars, but
don't
maybe
think
a
I
tiny
have the
one,
drill
so
arm
we
in
have some
Subnautica.
space for a.
Oh, oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Careful. There's
so
an
as-
anemone on top
did
of
you
that
hear
rock.
that?
Oh.
There's something on the pillars that maybe we can try.
You mean tilt
Oh,
up?
something
I
up
don't
here.
know, Dan, what did you see?
Yeah, the pillar to
These
the
rocks look
left
edible?
has
Yeah.
a thin flake.
Everything's
Looks
edible
like
at
you'd
least
break
once.
the tip
Oh,
right off of
somewhere
if
in
it's
here.
Yeah,
farther left, but yeah,
don't think I
when-
can reach that from
looks
here.
like there's a few options.
Maybe. Can reach maybe up there, but it's pretty far.
Hercules is letting the intrusive thoughts wins.
Let's not do that.
Just punch the basalt pillar.
Let's get the whole pillar.
This is all just loose.
Yeah,
Loose rock.
right. Yeah. Huh.
I can't quite reach that.
So they're actually
Do we
under
have any
like
more
a
room
like
to
a carbonate
creep
cap.
in, or does that put us underneath the? Just be careful, because there's
Yeah.
a little lip on that rock, and
You know,
Yeah,
I
I
should
don't
say they're
want it
not
to
like
crumble
actually
down
like
on us.
under
Yep.
it. Although
Maybe
it sounds
this
like
one
maybe
would
they're
be
about to
worth
be.
it, really, if we
But they're like below it.
take that triangle.
Tilt
sort
down for me
of.
a little bit.
I mean, we need to get Chris Redfield down here to just punch these rocks. Chris, is this one basalt? Punch. Nope. Me one
wow.
bite. Me
Did that
one
just
deep
break?
sea rock
Uh,
delight.
or were those layered?
I think it just moved. There's some.
Okay.
There is some layers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What we have here looks more like a landsliding in front of the pillars than what the actual
Ah.
pillars
Yeah.
are made out of.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I
think
could
they're
say
just-
maybe worth it just if we can break a piece out of those pillars, otherwise probably not worth it. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm tending to think that, but I don't know that we're going to be able to get a piece.
Yeah, Hercules is strong,
think
but I
it's
don't
the
know if
same kinda
Hercules is like
crust.
Yeah.
snap pieces off rock strong. Yeah, shrimp.
Yeah, can
Same
you
thing.
spin that just a little bit on the
Sure.
wrist so we can?
There it goes. It came back. Just a bright little shrimp.
Yeah, that just looks like crust. I bet you if we break that, it's just black all the way through from
Ah.
manganese. Huh.
So we don't want they're looking for a sample, but they don't want stuff that's just slid down. They want something that's actually like in place. So that's why they're talking about maybe breaking a piece off the pillars.
Well, maybe, well, if you were, there really aren't any ridges over here. I was thinking if we shift left, we could stay out from under the overhang and maybe get closer to the material, but maybe we just keep looking for a better site. Is there any way to just try scooting a little to the left? Will that keep us out from the overhang?
Yeah, we're not under it completely right now, so if you look in
Okay.
Atlantic Cam, we're kind of just...
Oh yeah, let's take a
Okay.
that's
yeah, we'd have to kind of
I
scoot and
just,
get a little closer.
yeah, I'm just sort of trying to be careful of getting
Yeah.
too close to the,
Maybe
putting the brow bar on that rock, you know?
yeah.
Maybe the
You can kind of see the
little piece next to
overhang.
the column on the left of it.
Yeah, that
And
right
Herc's not
there.
Yeah.
quite
Yeah,
under
that's what I
it.
was thinking too.
Oh my gosh, sorry, Eepy.
Yeah, right on the top there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at this this video feed. Like right, my hands are not cooperating today. My hands are not having it today. Right there. It's like the structure's so interesting.
Yep. Could try that.
Oh. So they're gonna try break a piece off. Looks like a golem's hand. It kinda does. I try not to indulge in too much like fanciful thought, because these are like science dives, but at the same time, there's so much stuff down here that's really like reminds me of fantasy environments. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. If anything, it might be too brittle.
Oh. It crumbled.
Yeah, can we tilt down?
I guess we should switch. Let's switch back to the. Like when you stumble across
That piece right there.
fields of dead
That one
coral
right
that have
there?
been
Yeah,
dead
it's right there.
longer,
Zoom in, please.
like for possibly millions of years. It's certainly some kind of feeling. So that's the piece that broke off.
Oh yeah.
Sampling is very delicate work. And there is a little bit of
Coral cutters are just not the tool for this job.
I don't think there's input lag with the
Oh, just
wow.
crumbled really
Yeah.
fragile.
So I don't believe there's input lag with the
Just move
claw,
forward.
but there is input lag with the video.
Yeah, if you want to try taking one more corner off,
Lovecraft says
let's
hi.
try that. And if it doesn't work,
Okay.
I think we'll keep moving.
I'll try it. See if I can pick this little piece.
What do you think? This was probably just crust on top of the rock.
Well, everything I see on the inside of this is
It's white.
very white.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I'll try
carbonate
another
structure of some
grab
kind.
here.
That's why I was also thinking maybe we should move.
Yep.
Ah,
It also seems like this
TK,
is
hello.
something separated from the rock
Oh
behind.
wow,
Yeah, it's really.
it's really
this is-
crumbly.
I think this could be the mudstone that we found so far. But
Yeah,
maybe these rocks that form the
it's
pillar.
different something else.
It
Yeah.
seems like a bit different.
So I think she was saying this is potentially mudstone, and the pillars are different.
Yeah, I think it's we shouldn't keep breaking this mudstone. What
Sorry.
we saw is not basalt, so
Yeah,
there's we
yeah,
can we
We
can
know
do
that.
Okay.
Well, if you can get this piece, great. But if not, we're gonna keep going. Yeah.
Okay, well I can pick up some of those things that crumbled off, maybe, but this thing's a little more
It's
solid.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a few pieces down low. I mean, I could
Let's see if there's a decent sized one. Let's grab it.
that piece right there, maybe.
Wow. Yeah.
I have my grip
let's-
force way down too.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Let's
really-
just keep
It's
going.
super
Okay.
brittle.
I mean, we learned a fair bit about this in any case, even if we don't collect a rock. It's very certainly
Yeah.
carbonate and very, very friable,
Yeah.
breakable.
Ultimate claw game sign marker. Oh my gosh, she would love it.
Carbonate or siliciclastic, we don't know. But for sure it's not volcanic.
Orange says this is what Orange says I want to eat rocks. Brick Muppet says this is why your tummy hurts. Orange, please do not eat the rocks. Orange, please just eat some more mac and cheese. All right, somebody take Orange to the geology store and buy her some rock candy. Don't let her eat the actual rocks. I kind of want to see the Herc maneuver out from under this. Atalanta's feet is not as sharp though. They did a whole bunch of exploring World War II, sunken World War II shipwrecks with just Atalanta. And oh man, the video quality was a little rough. Poor little Atalanta trying her best. There was also a lot of this where Atalanta, I think, the umbilical moving really influences
I don't think so.
Atalanta.
Yep, we're not. I did zoom a little bit while we were watching there because it was a cool shot, but very briefly. Oh, but we were a little zoomed on Herc.
Reverse manning the claw must be awesome. Right. There's so much skill in operating an ROV. It's incredible. There's just a lot that goes into it. But we've seen dives where like they're just plucking samples delicately, like picking flowers.
Fish or shrimp? Shrimp.
Shrimp.
With this massive machine, like thousands of meters under the ocean. I'll switch this back over to the other feed.
Those sponges really do look like flowers.
Yeah, look at the... There's a hole right there. There's just a lot. There's all these little caverns and...
Ali and welcome. We are currently exploring an unnamed seamount west of Puluana Island within the Palawan National Marine Sanctuary, which was mapped for the first time by EV Nautilus. If you have any questions, any comments, please send them over on nautiluslive.org.
We have a
We are not near event. We are
Oh, wow.
climbing
Let's
in
zoom on that anemone real quickly.
a seamount. It was volcanic. It was volcanic. So it used to be a really, really, really big vent. But yeah, we're just climbing up the side of the seamount. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Big yawn.
Very cool.
Ah, wow, wow, wow.
Shrimp in the background is Plesionica. Great, thank you.
So this is a Gaio? Wait, I used to know... Wait. Chat keeps me on my toes. I have to look up the difference between... Google's asking me if I mean Gat. I don't. I don't mean Gat, Google. I mean Gaio. Rocket Jumper, hello! Also,
More
wow,
of
I really
the
don't know how to
Yeah.
spell, like, at all.
incredible.
Look at that on
topography.
the right.
Yeah, incredible.
Are we winning this dive? Any rare resources? Pirate treasures? Horror beyond human understanding? I mean, the whole ocean is just horror. Oh.
Beautiful.
There's a lot of sand too.
There is, yeah. Just like in channels between these pillars.
I need to actually play Dark Souls games because every time we come across a place like this, I'm like, yeah, this is basically Dark Souls.
There's a fish down the bottom left.
Just forgotten sunken. Okay, a Gaio specifically has a flat top. That's what it was. I don't think this one is a Gaio. I think this one has like a rounded top, but I'm not sure. Actually, let me look at their Twitter and see if they've posted what they mapped. Sometimes they'll do that. Fish! I think it's a fish. Bro, what are you?
Cuskeel.
Cuskeel.
Not sure which one.
They
It's
also
got,
don't know which.
Those pectoral fin spines that go out almost like a bathygatid.
Yeah, those are individual
barbels.
rays. Yeah, the Cuskeels have either one or two rays left of their pelvic fin. It's little feelers on the bottom.
One or two rays left of their
Like
pelvic
two.
fin.
Two on each side, total of
Yeah.
4.
It does look like it's
How
got
big-
some battle damage, yeah.
How big do you think it is?
Oh, this guy looks like it's maybe 30 centimeters long. About a foot. Great, thank you.
Okay, so here we go. Here is the seamount. That's what we're looking at. That's where we're going. I'm not sure where exactly we're at. How deep are we? Unfortunately, I don't know. They don't have it displayed. Oh. Which Cuskeel is? Oh, it's Snippy. Or Skippy, sorry. Is that fish edible? All fish are edible once. Honestly, we're not near a vent, so it might taste okay. Usually I like yell at chat and I'm like, no chat,
You
you
see
can't eat
something
the
up
fart
ahead, Jonah?
animals.
I think it was just a rock.
Because
Yeah.
they're filled with methane. But no, you could probably eat that one.
Bathypathes on top of the rock there.
Oh, it's just a little cussio. Yeah, so not a guyot. I like that there's a word for that. A guyot being a sea mountain with a flat top. Are you concerned about sulfur? Oh yeah, heavy metals, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, it might taste okay, but it might still kill you. Ah.
Great, thank you.
Coming away.
When we were watching, look at the formation of these rocks.
Yeah,
I'm losing it. Any one of these would be incredible in art. Crazy how nature do that, but like unironically. Okay, so the whole time we've been cruising along, I thought these, like right next to me, that's solid. But that kind of, those shapes off to the side, those are probably, smaller rocks that have kind of like landslided down. But right, when we were watching the Schmidt Ocean, dives, where they were looking at black smoker vents and they were collecting shrimp samples, apparently it was very, very obvious when the ROV was back on board. Because the critters smelled terrible. Like, just permeating through the whole ship. Oh yeah. Those are fart shrimp smell.
Here we have another landslide.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, like all of this,
Lot of tunnels.
all of these rocks. I thought were like patterned into the stone, but no, those are individual rocks.
What could cause a landslide? Like earthquakes?
Ooh, right.
Earthquakes, just very slow erosion over time, undercutting features, and then having pieces, you know, with natural fractures in the rock break and fall down. And
Thank you.
yeah, this feature is certainly based on the general geology of the area. It's tens of millions of years old, so
Tens
a
of
lot of time has
millions of
passed.
years old.
Is it possible to like see an earthquake
Dominic,
underwater?
hello.
yeah, I imagine it's rather terrifying.
There
Typically
are
what
videos
happens,
of them on YouTube.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, people scuba diving and experiencing an earthquake.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, they're talking about it, so I'm gonna bring it up. It's topical.
Everything just got agitated underwater and sediment came up. Yeah, you have to hold on. If you let go, you'll just kind of,
Yeah.
be steered around in the water, but
Oh no, that's terrifying. Yes, Critter? What were you gonna say?
Nothing. It's like it's pretty common in Japan
Mhm.
or Indonesia too, because earthquakes there are very common
Huh?
and usually also very strong, like intense magnitude. So, and I'm saying those two countries because they're a popular diving destination, so there's more chance
Oh.
that for people to be underwater while that happens as well.
Oh my gosh, I don't want.
one of the things that
YouTube
frequently happens
shorts.
in trenches, like the Palau Trench, if there's an earthquake, the sides of the trenches over many, many years build up sediment. It's falling downhill, it's forming little mounds on the sides of the trench, there's
Oren, you
detritus
know.
coming down from the surface. And because trenches are subduction zones, they're prone to earthquakes, which is why Japan has so many, for instance. There's a trench
Oren,
right
you know.
offshore. But when that happens, all of those sediments on the sides, they can be fluidized. The vibration can basically shake them loose, and they create what's called a turbidity flow.
Yeah,
so the
YouTube
water
is.
that has all the mud now
I know it has the video,
suspended in it has a higher density than all the surrounding water.
but it's only giving
Wow,
me
that is a
shorts. I'm
really
gonna
cool
go
sponge.
feral.
The Anthomassus is pretty and it's red, but let's go look at the sponge in the
Yeah,
back.
it's so weird that.
And so you get basically what amounts to an underwater avalanche, and this flow can come down slope at really, really high speeds. You can get several meters a second speeds of flow. And it scours everything out and brings all of those sediments down into the axis of the trench.
Whoa. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
What is that?
That is a huge, maybe ferronematid sponge.
Pharaoh is an
Is
iron?
that a glass sponge?
It is a glass sponge.
It looks like a
This
couch.
thing is got one hell of a beard.
What are the
Interesting
birds doing?
architectural
Nuggets
design.
doing nugget
Yeah.
things.
Got my why.
It's like it looks like a footrest.
Pharaoh something sponge? It's a kind of glass sponge? Okay, I'm torn because I really want to show you guys the earthquake underwater, but also they're looking at really cool stuff right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is another case
Yeah.
of that yellow demo sponge sort of colonizing on top of a dead Tretopleura sponge. And we have another basket star.
Okay, I'm gonna Subway Surfers my
So we
own
just got a
stream
question
again.
From one of our viewers about that huge glass sponge. What is the beard made of? Is it still glass?
Yeah, that's
I know.
actually
What?
made out of many, many threads of glass. And the brown color probably becomes from the sort of the biofilm that grows on top of it. Lots of microbes and other microorganisms sort of creating a film on top of it. But if you clean that, it ends up looking very transparent. Not completely transparent, but it is made of glass.
Thank you. Ooh.
Okay, so
It's a pretty
earthquake
basket
underwater.
Yeah. Can we get the lasers off for just a minute?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Nugget. You... What? Denzel, hello, welcome!
Wow.
But,
Yeah, there's a barnacle, gooseneck barnacle right next to the
Barnacle,
Venus
yeah.
flytrap anemone.
Wow! Welcome, readers! Oh!
they're a delicacy in Europe.
If you're
Yeah.
not familiar with Denzel, please check out
Yeah.
Denzel.
Which one?
Playing... Was playing
I've
Power
eaten
Wash
them,
Simulator. Hope it was
actually.
good.
They're pretty
Barnacles.
good.
I definitely no, I didn't. They are
No?
it's a bit unsettling how they look like.
Ah.
that.
So
We-
there's
We
the-
actually
the
eat
goo-
them here too.
Wait, what have you eaten?
The barnacles.
Oh, the
Yeah.
barnacles.
I've eaten gooseneck barnacles in the Pacific Northwest, and they're not bad. And then down in Chile,
we're doing
they
a
have
live
these
dive. I'm trying not to
huge
talk over the
regular-shaped
scientists.
barnacles with a shell. They're probably 10 centimeters across.
We're also looking at an earthquake underwater,
and
not live.
they cook them in the shell, and then you just the pieces on top, you pull them out, and you eat the meat from the valves of the opening of the barnacle.
Ooh.
What do they taste like? Barnacles.
A lot like shrimp.
I think
Ah.
the gooseneck ones taste like. Have you eaten trochus before?
I haven't.
I think it's similar to trochus.
Similar to that, yeah.
And actually the texture too.
Because
Oh.
in case our viewers don't know, they are crustaceans, like the shrimps. That's why
Yes.
they taste like
Yeah,
that.
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But I make them in pasta. If you're interested, get at that.
I should,
Next time,
yeah,
call me.
yeah.
next time in Palau, I should visit your house. That sounds
Look at
amazing.
the sheer cliff here.
So, how do Italians prepare
I
barnacles?
would not trust those fair, yeah.
Well, hold on here. Yep.
Ooh.
So Asako's in the chat. She says that she also eats barnacles in Japan, and they taste like shrimp or crab. and noted that in response to that question from a viewer a bit ago about the glass sponge fibers, that the longest one observed, or one of the longest ones observed, was 3 meters. A glass fiber made by an animal 3 meters long.
That's wild. Another viewer was just like, I think they're just really amazed by the
Isn't that
fact
like
that a
9
sponge
feet?
could be made out of glass. How exactly is it made from glass? I can't seem to wrap my head around that because it seems so wild.
Yeah, I don't know the cellular physiology that
10,
goes
okay.
behind secreting the silicon dioxide, but that's what's happening, and I don't know the details of that. Yeah, unfortunately.
No, thank you.
Mhm.
And I don't think it's like super unusual to know that some sea creatures are made of glass. I know that diatoms, which are
Yep.
uh,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
phytoplankton, they're really cool because they produce a lot of the oxygen that we breathe actually, and they are also made of glass.
Pablo says
I
they
think
think
you've
really hard about
also-
silicon dioxide till it
There's a chance
appears.
for viewers that you've probably seen them at like a garden
wow.
supply store.
Diatomaceous
Diatomaceous
earth. Yeah.
is actually those glass skeletons that diatoms are made of.
Cuts bugs to
Yeah,
bits.
really good point, Amanda. That, yeah, there's quite a few animals that do this.
Yeah.
I think people think that
Organisms
it's
that
like
do this. Sorry.
glass is in like similar to like the glassware that you have at home, but it's not.
Reality
the
Vendors
same
is the
thing.
SCP is
Yeah.
what I'm
Sponge
saying.
Cinderella, thank
Yeah.
you.
Maybe more similar to the
While we're
raw
at it,
fiberglass.
if we can,
Mhm.
never mind. We'll see the next one.
I want to make
There's a
little short
Victorgorgia
videos that
coral
talk
over
about
there.
various
Also, why
classifications of
some
ocean
of the
critters, and I'm
sand,
just gonna
or a
pay
lot
the
of
Volgan to
sand
do
found
one.
a very great depth below the carbonate, where the carbonate cannot exist, is made
Yeah,
out
where it
of
dissolves,
silica,
right? Yeah.
of glass. And
You're
it's
telling me
mainly,
there's bags of glass
made
shards at
by
home goods stores?
diatom
Microscopic
shells that just fall
glass
like that.
shards.
And I guess the sponges are sort
Okay,
of
somebody got that
recycling
reference,
this.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dominic Waits.
That's
Volgan
interesting
is
to think about.
awesome. Volgan
These
reads
sponges are actually a little
SCP.
different. These might be
entries.
Russellids down here. Can we
It's
take a look
very
at those?
entertaining
They're
content.
Really big oscula. Are they
Very nice
openings
to
on the
listen
top?
to while doing mundane domestic tasks. Isn't diatomaceous earth also used for dynamite? I'm not sure about that one. Will I spend the entire stream explaining phylogenetic trees? No, I'm very empty-brained today. Today
Yep,
I'm just
all I
like,
can say
man,
is
look at that
Russellid.
thing.
These sponges
That
are
sure is a thing.
not terribly well described.
You should read SCP. It should make them sound cute. I only read the cute ones.
Great, thanks.
So Asako is giving us another.
I read the
fact.
SCP about the
the
unkillable
glass
lizard, but
sponges
I'm
were
just
actually
really,
bought
I'm
in
just
Japan
really
by the
charmed by the
European
unkillable
tourists
lizard and think it's
in
really
the past,
cute.
and it was a very popular souvenir from Japan.
What? Okay, that's super cool. I think Megan mentioned to me that the glass sponges with the shrimp in them are dried and given as gifts. Like, is that true in Japan?
Let's see what Asako
Let's
says.
see what Asako says.
Perhaps
I,
they can
I
verify.
don't know.
That's really cool.
I'd
You
buy
can
one,
own your own little sponge dungeon.
I would love that.
but yeah, I feel like it's gonna feed up a market that's gonna eventually damage the population.
no.
So
Yeah.
we shouldn't advise to buy
A
Or
spongent, if you will.
souvenirs.
That's
So
like
Freedom
Shells
Fallout,
or like sponges, because yeah, it might get negative impact on the ecosystem.
What
No,
they're
thank you for
talking
that
about
point. I
is
think I'll just
sponge.
think of them in my
Shrimp will
dreams.
go
Yeah,
live
I
in
love that
glass
one too.
sponges and
Yeah.
get sealed in, and then they just live in
You
the
can come
the
to
glass
lab and
sponge.
visit one of these that's currently drying
I
as a
would-
specimen. So before you
Yep.
leave, you should come check it out. We have several really incredible sponge specimens that we've collected, but specifically we have one of the Regadrellas. It's this beautiful matrix that's hanging out to dry right now.
Thank you, Noelle.
I want a sponge to live in forever.
Oh,
Sounds
that's-
like an
that's
easy
wonderful.
life.
I would love
I mean,
to.
it certainly
So Asako is
eliminates
confirming she said
some
it is
stress.
true, but
That's
it was
great.
a
Thanks,
long
Josh.
time ago.
Oh, interesting. Thank you, Asako.
Why must so many things be at the bottom of the ocean be so stinky? Because they live off of hydrothermal vents. Stinky babies. Need the
See,
warmth of
someone
the vent.
in the chat added that diatomaceous earth is an excellent treatment for pests in your garden and home. The skeletons scratch and tear up insect shells like walking on knives. Ooh, that's really interesting. But I have used it as a very good insect repellent. So
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting that you can take this sort of powdered glass from diatoms and use it in just your gardens. So
Here we've got another big Tritopleura sponge.
That is huge. Brick Muppet also confirms that diatomaceous earth is or was a major component of
Got
dynamite.
eyes.
Yeah.
oh,
I will
Beautiful.
also
Couple
mix.
of
Big
anemones for
eyelashes.
eyes.
Oh,
The
That's
face.
fantastic.
Why the long face?
you look so expressive.
I will mix diatomaceous earth in the quail's dust bath. But if you're gonna be using it around animals, you
Is that
do
the
want to
little
specifically buy a very low silica
The yellow thing? What is that?
Yep, crinoid on the
percentage.
right.
The
Diatomaceous earth
eyelashes
with
And
a
then
low
I think we've
silica.
got a little
phenotype in your
brittle star, kind of the pink arms sticking out.
observation sponge with eyelashes.
With eyelashes.
Diatomaceous earth, 50 trillion sword style
Yeah,
Sherbug
Abby,
destroyer, yeah.
Grab something.
Those eyelashes are the envy of girls nowadays.
Yeah. Look how pretty she looks.
Beauty. She's Grace. She's a huge sponge with anemones on her face.
Just nothing behind it. Shallow.
That's so.
That's
Oh my
fantastic.
God.
You're roasting this poor sponge?
Yeah, this is a huge. They need to turn the lasers back on. I was distracted.
That's great. Thanks, Josh.
It's hard to tell scale sometimes. But yes, that is a very big sponge.
I believe in your beauty. Thank you for letting us witness you.
Oh, Nivik says, was redoing my flooring, put diatomaceous earth behind the wall molding. Keeps bugs out, it works. That's very clever. Mice too, not so much. It works on bugs because the very microscopic sharp edges on the diatoms, cut into the shell of the bugs, the exoskeleton, and I believe it kills them eventually via dehydration. It kills larger bugs via dehydration and smaller bugs via being cut to bits. It's very good for aphids. Bugs,
Ali,
insects.
and welcome. We are currently
Unwanted-
exploring an
unwanted-
unnamed seamount west of Puluana Island within the Palau National Marine Sanctuary, which was mapped for the first time by EV Nautilus. If you have any questions, any comments, please send them over on nautiluslive.org.
But yes, unfortunately won't work on mammals. I mean, I guess fortunately won't work on mammals. I think it does also need to be replaced if it gets wet, so you can't just like dump it in your yard and call it good. I like with everything, you want to be careful about how you use. It's not as bad as like poisons, but even with diatomaceous earth, I try to be careful about how I apply it, because you don't want to kill all the bugs. Also, slug killer apparently, really? Very bad for aphids. Going to cause
Can we look
problems
at
for the
the
aphid
sun on the left
lovers.
there?
Oh no!
Can't tell if that's a coral or a sponge from a distance.
Sorry, you're so quiet.
Coral.
No.
Yeah, Josh, I can't hear you actually.
Same.
I will boost Josh.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
better.
Now I
yeah.
can hear you.
Imagine getting turned down in the scientist Discord.
You're like a little
This kind
whisper
of
in the wind.
Has the downturned polyps, so I think it's Narella. I
Yeah.
think.
One moment.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, who
No,
is
it's
she
not.
talking to?
Do we have any more
Just the
Zoom?
voices.
Yeah, let's go full zoom.
Is it a bamboo?
That's what I'm wondering.
Let's see, Isako is
It's
writing.
bamboo.
Yep, it's bamboo.
Okay, I still can't tell bamboo coral from other things. I used to be kind of good at it when we were watching a lot of dives all the
Great,
time.
Thank you.
I think it's the segmented nature. Eat it? No! Undersea pipe cleaners. Ow! Oh, I want to check something. Oh, never mind. I can't check it because it's on the Connect. You think it's a good idea to do one of those science website activities on stream? I think it's certainly an idea. I do want to start going over those and seeing like covering them. Even though I might not do it live. You can make bait and apply diatomaceous earth around it. There's one for plankton years ago. Ah. I don't think that's... I'm not sure what... Yeah, like that straight line right there? I'm not sure what's causing that. You can see some others running parallel. Stress fractures, maybe?
We zoom on this one here too. Looks like a pair. You know, and Megan talks about having the Paragorgia versus Hemicorallium having a yellow versus a white base, but I can't see
Stress
the
fractures, I would
distinction.
know about those. Oh no!
Tiny hermit crab.
Oh yeah, little hermit crab down there.
Oh,
Asaka's suggestion was push on the coral. If it breaks, it's Hemicorallium. If it doesn't, it's Paragorgia. But I don't really want to do that. I think the primnoid on the right is Narella, based on those downturned polyps. It could be Calyptrophora, but
It's like the coral equivalent of a witch test.
Yep, and that was Hemicorallium. See, I didn't even. What was that, Vanessa?
That was so fun.
Oh, jellyfish,
That's
jellyfish.
wild. What is a witch
Jellyfish.
test?
Like if a
Gone.
woman drowns, she's not a witch.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
There was
oh
a-
no!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What do you see,
There
Greta?
was a
Or
jellyfish.
if she
swimming
weighs
in
as
the
much as a
pond.
duck.
think he just ran away. Yeah.
Very close to the camera.
It was passed here and then.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking, we see all the corals are always in group together. I think other than being favorable condition, I guess corals in the deep sea the only cue they will have as a settlement inducer would be the presence of similar organisms.
Yeah, that would definitely be one of the cues, for sure.
In the shallow water, where competitions between corals is very much
Right, it's a
higher,
very important thing
Let me
there,
play
isn't
them
it?
straight to them.
perhaps
I love
they
how nerdy these
rather
With
folks are.
high cover.
settle
Nautilus
Yeah.
is such
in places
has
which
such a
have
good
more
dynamic.
cover of other settlement inducers,
Right.
such as coral incrustose algae or certain kinds of biofilms. But it feels like in the deep sea, the only thing that they can rely on is just the presence of other similar organisms with similar life strategies.
Definitely is likely to be an important cue. There's a few studies that have suggested that larvae settling on surfaces actually can detect shear. And
So,
if that's true,
yeah.
then they might hop up, plant themselves down, and find some place that has a lot of shear as well.
But not too
And
much.
use- well, right, otherwise they get peeled off, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, diving the Nautilus team identifies a
saying,
glowing
Josh?
purple skull with ancient runes carved on it. The area is labeled as barren. All records of the diver destroyed. Like the time OceanX found the Baltic Sea anomaly. Chat told me about that. I didn't know about that. I think they mean sheer, meaning like the
Oh.
angle of rock
I
faces.
cannot hear you, Josh, still.
You're very quiet. Yeah, like you're whispering in
Oh.
all of our ears.
The Baltic Sea anomaly. It's
That's probably why.
the Millennium
Aha.
Falcon
Hi, Josh.
in
Hi.
the Baltic Sea.
Hey,
There
that's a lot
he
better.
is.
Welcome back.
It's probably just a lava formation, but it's kind of sus how they can't seem to
That
get back
makes
there to
sense.
check it out.
I've been boosted Josh's audio nonstop.
So now
How
he's
did no one hear
I
me?
guess when we switched over, I just assumed
Yeah.
I was still NSPL.
Scotty's like-
Sorry. My bad. Didn't check all my things.
It's all good.
I like to not surprise people with being honest.
But
I just
love
always think I am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hearing
that's
you
a
on
good
SPL.
plan.
So-
Story for not.
I have a
That's a
question
rock.
for the pilots. How come you switch occasionally?
Well, Nautilus is a training vessel, and we always try and find time to get people some time to learn new systems. So I'd actually say I haven't been doing a very good job of getting Rye in here to get some more hours on flying Herc, but trying to continue, training and getting hours and time on the different systems is a pretty key part of our mission. So it's important that everyone gets a turn at
Baltic Sea anomaly.
operating Herc when we have the opportunities.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Rye, how do you feel about like piloting Herc versus Atalanta?
Yeah. I mean they're different. They're different roles.
Let's zoom on this black.
I feel like
Zoom in, please.
Herc seat has a lot more responsibility, and there's a lot more like human element to it of kind of balancing everything in the van. But I kind of
Zoom in more, please.
currently enjoy both equally. So
Oh wait, I'm gonna rant
Looks
for
like
just a
bad
moment.
patties.
So Pablo says I was watching Expedition Unknown, and a dude was like, "Yo, this is Atlantis," and they bring an ocean surveying expert to do ultrasonic readings, and he's like, "This is just the ocean floor, bro." And I like things like that because they're like they get your imagination going a little bit, but I dislike things like that because there's so many genuine like interesting discoveries, but because science takes time, you can't just like roll up to the ruins and be like, this is the stuff that happened here. It takes ages to figure out. And then it's typically not presented in a way that's terribly exciting. Yoni, hello! Also, I might make a video on the Baltic Sea anomaly because, the one video I found on it by someone, with any kind of, like, reputation worth having, wasn't very good. So yeah, that might be my unhinged side project. Just to toss together a short video about it. So many things underwater that just resemble a road, but it's just the way that rock. Yeah. I choose to believe those sponges are algae animations reaching into our world. You know what? Probably. that thing's probably millions of years old. That's basically an old god, but it cannot speak. It cannot speak to us. It just exists at the bottom of the ocean floor. You're reaching into the current. I mean, same difference. Not really. I'm being a little. I'm being a goblin.
What?
So it says, believe it or not, this is really one of Rye's first expeditions really piloting Herc. It's amazing to see how far they've come in such a short
Wait,
time.
Kaya, yeah.
So yay.
Who dat?
I'm not too sure, but
Show yourself.
Anonymous.
you have a lot
Also,
of
that sponge
cheerleaders.
probably wasn't millions of years old, but it's very likely, like, it's
Squeeze it,
quite possibly like hundreds of years old. Millions is a vast exaggeration. The rock it's on is millions of years old, though.
Well,
Baltic
funky
Sea and all
little
would
thing.
perfectly for us to collab on! Orange,
beautiful
how are we
anemone.
collabing? I can't find the raw video. Ocean X doesn't have it up.
Actina stole it. I
First we
think.
have to
Oh,
do
can
a
we check
heist
out
on the
yellow
Ocean
coral
X
right
Yeah.
archives.
We'll zoom back in.
Josh, can we zoom in on
Chris Kelly
Triceratops?
is back. He says Actinaridae.
Yeah.
Actinurnidae is the anemone.
I'll be the molder to your Scully. Okay.
So cool.
Orange, there's no way aliens are real.
This is probably a Paramurus.
I know what we just saw, but they're not
Although
real.
Every
Stop
once in a
it.
while, there's an Acanthogorgia in there just to make things challenging.
I'm gonna go dye my hair red. Time to look at that crowd.
Great, thanks.
Go, come on.
I love a picture of Mulder in the show
So
looking at a
we
cat
got
in the
a
photo. I
viewer
don't know if
question
I've seen
for the
that.
room. In between dives, what does the team do for fun aboard ship?
Sleep.
Oh, sleep is nice.
Or
The beds
try
are so
to.
comfy.
In between dives, we're working.
Oh yeah.
Moon
Working
howler.
hard to
All
get
for it.
everything back in the water again. Yeah. It's
We're
that's
looking
the
at
busy,
aliens
busy
on
time.
our own world.
Science
Earth is a
team
hostile
spends that time
exoplanet. I'm gonna keep
processing all
saying
the
it.
samples
Samples, yeah.
and writing up all the reports from this, summarizing what happened, creating all the data products. There's also a gym on the boat, so some folks like to spend time in the gym and sleeping and eating.
Oh yeah. All very fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
like-
the nav team's mapping our dive sites out before we get in here. So that consumes most of our time.
Well, if
Not
you have
counting
any time, we
the
still have to
extinct
do a
species from
listening
past
party for
eras.
your new album. We just have to pick your speaker, and yeah, and just jam out. Are you down,
No,
Dad?
come here.
Yeah, we'll keep an ear out for a speaker.
Awesome. What is it like working out in the gym here as the ship sways and tilts and all that?
Excellent question.
Just like the
Greta
rocks
and
here are
I
so
were in there
interesting.
together the other day when we were underway, and I was falling over a little bit. So it can be tricky. There are
Can you zoom in,
definitely
please?
exercises you can't do.
Got a fish on the left.
Walking on the treadmill can also be really disorienting when you're underway. You're kind of like holding on
Oh
to
my
the
goodness.
edges.
There's
It's a
more of
little,
Lots of motion.
little baby Arutagorgia. Let's go left and look at the fish. I think
Okay.
it's a rat tail.
Yep.
Nugget, where are you wet? Wait, Nugget. 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 Where are you
What do I
wet?
do for fun? I look at the sunset. That's always really nice. And
Oh,
the
Knucklehead.
sunsets in Palau have been
Oh.
absolutely stunning.
Go zoom in, please.
Yeah. Sunset in Palau or something special.
We've had lots of people give talks as well when we've had longer transits and learned about
wow.
people's work.
Nugby, I think she stepped in her
Do you
water.
remember?
I think she stepped in
I
the
know
water
Jeff,
she
you don't
doesn't
care
realize
about
is
it
water.
now that there's
Not
a
right
rat tail in
now.
the
Not
Rat
right
tail,
now.
rat tail. Amazing. Is this also a kumbar or a different
Yeah, this may be a bigger one. Or it may be Coryphonoides. I'm not sure which. Hoping we can get just a
Nugget
little
has
bit
decided
more
to
zoom.
harass children for fun.
Okay.
Right? Isn't
Got
it
any more?
cute? Look at that boy! Look at him! Ha!
Totally scaled.
At the
nose.
fish. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Whoop, whoop.
It's great.
All
Okay,
right,
let's
now.
zoom out.
Okay.
I am
come on.
not sure what it is. It may be Coryphonoides though. Smaller one.
Not typically. I did just there because I was just saying, if I touch down, then I'll hold auto heading, and then I can move my camera a bit, which is why I like to have my camera slow, because then if those come up, I don't have to like throw the camera on. But when I'm trying to do
Even they do pee, it's just
flying
solid.
zooms, then no, I don't like autos on.
They have urate.
Yeah, red is a little different. I try and I can either lead the zoom, so you start your zoom a little ahead where you know it's going to
I
be
think
like
she
in
ran through
position,
her water dish.
which takes a bit of practice. But a lot of times it's about keeping the vehicle in a position to zoom, like trying your best not to get behind, because then it gives you the time. Which is why I sweep back and forth. So when we move, when I do, this is all on purpose, like all these little back and forth moves, so I get to see more seafloor rather than just flying straight, so I can cover more ground, we can see more things. But really working at keeping the vehicle in a
I guess
position
Amelia
to
figured you're
zoom
underwater. She should be yeah.
as much as possible. So moving like really slow, staying close to the seafloor, and then try not to bump into anything as well, which is all tricky to put together sometimes.
Wow.
We'll
Can we
in,
zoom
please?
on the basket star and the other associates on this?
Okay, I tried switched
like
windows the
sponge
moment they stopped to
Pretty
zoom.
much dead.
Yeah.
Nice chrysogorgic coral behind
And
it.
then one other thing I do, which I've been doing more lately, is when we're zooming in, I don't look at the Zeus. I look at the upper, because that tells me
pee when they
where,
poop?
tells me
Usually,
how
yeah.
stable I am, and tells me how if I'm moving closer. And
Yeah,
then
there's
also
usually
if I'm gonna
white
bump into
attached to the
anything.
poop.
So I'm actually watching this camera.
Okay.
And
Thanks,
then,
Josh.
Thank you. Oh, come wide.
But sometimes there's just like
come wide, please. Actually, like trying to do both at the same time. So you're watching.
I've
the zoom,
seen
but you're also
remnants of
watching
just
your
white
position
under the
while
like
it's
sleep
like
stick.
the rocks and stuff. And you can drift and yeah. So really like because you want to be as stable as possible. So I use the upper camera to
Nugget.
look at the general stability of the
Nugget.
vehicle and try and make it really still, and then kind of like eyeball up the zoom with you're sort of using both simultaneously. Yeah.
Jaeger, over on YouTube. Hello, where the fish at? We're really deep. There aren't
I
very
have
many
to
fish
commend
here.
your teaching skills, Josh. That was very informative.
don't know how
feel
deep, though.
like, like I would love to try piloting, but you know, like that was so smooth. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, like piloting's easy. Like if I stay up here off the seafloor and I'm way up high and free from everything, I can just zoom around and everything's all great. But if you want to do like science RV flying, you got to be like centimeters. You got to keep on a hill. You want to keep the bumper bar like just above the rocks. Like we're talking within a foot. So, because you want to go slow. So you have to be like really careful, really intentioned.
Shrimp.
And
Yeah.
yeah. So like I can see this rock coming to the right. I'm looking at my upper cam and I can keep the vehicle just in front of it. There's something cool to look at that'll like I'll just bring into view. from
While they're
the side,
talking about
'cause I can
piloting,
see it
I'll
on my
switch
other
over to
camera,
quad
so there
kit.
it is. And then,
Oh, let's look at this whip right here.
yeah. So I like to lead Jeff into that nicely because I know he's going to want to look at it. So I
awesome.
bring it into view
Yeah.
and then stabilize. I'll wait. So I'm waiting for the zoom. And now I'm stable. I'll zoom in. Now I'd look at the wide field and I'd try and slow this vehicle down and try and make it really stable.
Little squad lobster.
Oh, tiny. Thank you for that insight, Josh. I love that there's so much intention behind every movement that is
Oh,
chosen
yeah.
when it comes to piloting.
Oh, this is very cool.
It's when you're done your 4 hours, if you sit here for 4 hours, your concentration level is very high. There's a lot going on, a lot of
Yeah.
multitasking. So you're exhausted
they,
at the end of 4 hours.
They switch
I'm
in
really
shifts of
exhausted,
4
but
hours.
sometimes I'm kind of wired.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like-
Okay, we'll come wide, please.
So that's
So
probably
Angry Flight Cleaner pretty
Trizopathes.
I feel like we haven't seen that one really.
Yeah, that seemed like a new one.
Yeah. I'm gonna find out if I would pause for a moment.
Hold on, Nugget's bullying
okay.
children.
Just to
One
see-
moment.
Stop the ship.
If that's something we need to collect or not.
Can I have a look over here in the meantime?
Nugget.
This is a cool look in the wide thing. Look at that 180 is
Yeah.
super cool little feature.
Nuggabug.
Lots of things, crevices.
Baby, you
So
can't
cool.
bully children.
You
bully
also
children.
had a
Wanna say
few
hi to
fans in the
chat?
chat, Josh.
Oh, sweet. Hello.
Okay.
Some of them are asking, will Josh be on future expeditions? I need to know if I need to get new cheerleader pom-poms.
Is that
Oh,
a
yeah,
crime?
I
I'm
will,
not
most certainly
sure.
Be on more
Maybe.
expeditions. I'll be on the next one.
She can and does
Not
though.
sure
She
how many
really
I've done
does
over
though.
the years, but I've been coming to the Nautilus for. This is my 11th year I've been out on the ship.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
the
so
Nautilus crew
grateful
is
to
so
have
good.
you.
Well, thank you. And you too.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, you know, like you two mentioned earlier that you kind of feel tired but wired at the end of each watch. How do you kind of wind down and, you know, just kind of center yourself?
I like to go outside, although I like to eat lunch outside, but although it's been a little muggy for that, so I haven't been doing that as much.
Can we look at this odd, maybe old sponge structure up here to the top?
Sure.
Oh,
your
it looks
thoughts
the one
about a
that looks like
sample
it's
that other-
fallen over. Right
nope.
there.
No? Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll zoom in, please.
So they do have the lasers up. Those two green lasers are 10 centimeters apart, roughly 4 inches.
Looks like an upside down coral head or something.
It's some kind of
Or maybe
some
one of
kind
those
of
great
coral.
big fan sponges that's fallen on its side.
Oh, or sponge, I guess.
This is really weird. It's really big.
It is really. It looks like it's fallen over.
Chris Kelly, our sponge expert, is like, on the chat.
That's a big sponge.
Stumped.
Looks like there's other little sponges growing on it, like that little one, right? Is that a different sponge? Can we zoom in more?
Oh yeah, there's like different.
Yeah, that does look like a different sponge
Got too
growing on
fat,
it.
possibly.
It's like when old growth trees fall over and little
Yeah.
trees grow out of it.
Yeah,
Mug, are you
like the nurse
thirsty?
log in the forest.
Yeah,
Yep.
totally.
You thirsty, Mug? The
But
water's
this-
over here, bird.
This has such a weird texture to it. Doesn't look like a glass sponge.
This also looks like a fossil coral, but clearly it's
I think it's 2 or 3 feet across. Yeah. It's a big sponge. Come here, bug. Yeah. We do see that. We do see
on it?
sponges die, and then other things.
We've got
Are
a
on
lot
them.
of brittle stars. That other sponge there it looked like a
Nuggies
little
drinking.
little snail. There's quite a lot of things living on it.
So Nugget's molting, and she only has
well,
2
it's
doodle
very
feathers
strange.
left.
Chris Kelly is advising us, don't bother trying to collect a piece because after the sponge dies, the spicules start to degrade, and then you can't identify it anymore.
So there's no point in trying to take a
We
sample.
will move on. There's some more dead sponge down there.
that sponge as well.
Nurse logs are pretty common in the forest of the Pacific Northwest, so I live. So I pop. Yeah.
Also got another gracious viewer comment. Yeah, we all love the pilots. They are the unsung heroes. The video technicians are also the champs of making all the great footage for us to see. So that's a little shout out for you, Max. Thank you for all your zooms and your focuses.
I'll take it. Thanks for the shout out.
Sorry, I'm distracted by Nug. She's getting cozy. Oh my gosh. Right.
All these trays.
Yeah, there's like
Down.
a crevice in the rock or something.
Put Nuggy
Yeah,
on the
I think
mic.
let's
I'm gonna see if I
start
can
the
put
show
Nuggy on the
another time.
camera.
Let's
Hold
zoom
on.
on these corals
Ignore
here.
that. That's me unplugging my hands.
Zoom in, please.
There's only so many slots today.
Looks like a Bathypathes on the below. And then the one up above.
Bum, ba-da-dum. Nugcam online.
Let's zoom some more, please.
Oh, she doesn't want to be in her spot.
Oh, cool.
I think it's Norella. Droopy polyps. Yep. Chris Kelly agrees. Okay.
Okay, come live, please.
What up, bug? What up, little bug? What you doing? What you doing, little bug?
It looks like we just got another shout out to the bridge crew along with the navigation team. So that's to you, Dan, and to the bridge crew. Thank you so much for moving us around.
I
Appreciate
have
the
one. It just
support.
got moved because I've been doing stuff. If Nug settles into her nest, I'll turn the camera on. But she's made a little
Thank you
stinky.
to our viewers for all this kindness. It's been wonderful to be able to experience the deep sea with all of you. And so wonderful that we are able to make all of these connections and do all of this together.
I'm so sad that this is the last day.
Yeah, me too.
We had such a nice time, wonderful time.
If we're lucky, we can do it again.
Yeah.
It's been so wonderful to meet all of you and to
Yeah, for
share
Maristus.
these moments with you.
We have another watch still.
We have
Yeah.
one more watch.
One more watch tonight.
more watch.
I'm super grateful.
I did enjoy the moon howlings last night for those who showed up.
Did you guys do it?
Yep.
Yes, and the bridge team was very concerned. Someone came out and was like, "Are you good?"
Oh, you didn't notify
You know, with the
We should
flashlight.
have let them know.
So,
Just making sure someone hadn't fallen overboard or something, right?
so just for context for our viewers, there was a note on our schedule, and it was new and in a different handwriting than we usually read, and it said at 2100 at 9 o'clock, we were supposed to go out on the monkey deck and howl at the moon.
This is the deck above the bridge, the highest point you can get on the boat.
Yeah, and I want to say that it was wonderful, and
Even though there was no moon.
there was no moon for about half an hour.
Behind the clouds.
It did come out, and we howled at every shooting star that passed by, too.
Oh, beautiful. We saw the Milky Way, just a sea of stars to howl at, and it was such a cathartic and amazing experience. Would highly recommend.
This is to add to what we do when we are not on watch.
Yeah, when we're not on watch.
What do you do when you're not on watch?
With the moon
Sleep.
howling.
Go to the gym.
Oh,
Howl at the
Hey,
moon.
we'll zoom in, please.
We're gonna get this, Jack.
This is Kumba.
Ah,
Hello, Kumba.
Let's stop the ship.
Okay, let's stop the ship, please. All right, let the games begin.
Can we zoom in a little bit more?
Sure.
frantically Googles
This one's a little on the
where
large
to sign up to be the
side,
Nautilus
so
ship
Pretty big.
I
cat.
don't know. What do you think, Josh?
looks like a
Should
foot
we
long,
try, or
doesn't
should we just keep looking for a smaller one?
Um,
It's pretty big.
it's pretty big. I think.
Yeah,
it
let's
would-
keep going.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's kind of tough in these like little.
in the
very-
gullies.
Well, yeah, you're very like boxed in.
Yeah.
I'm already bumping the bottom. I haven't even started chasing yet.
I don't know. Might be coming to us. No,
No? Okay.
no.
So,
Okay.
so
Okay,
orange. So orange. They have paid internships. That's where you go to apply to be the Nautilus shift cat. She used to do that with her
Thank you
neighbor's
to our
dog.
viewers
He would
for
howl
all of these
at the train
sweet and
across the
gracious
road.
comments. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed your time with us. One of them said, I've watched every dive for the last 3 years, and I have to
What?
thank all of you who
Wow.
have been in the van. You are all amazing and make everything so interesting, and your knowledge is fantastic. Also, the Nautilus crew are fantastic. Thank you from Australia.
That's really impressive.
Wow,
that
that's
you've been
super
watching
cool.
people
That is
play.
a dedicated.
I wonder how much this person slept over the past
Yeah. I mean, I think it's really
I feel like I
interesting
know
to
who
know
that
like
is.
we are a part of these people's lives.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
You know, we're in their kitchens. Like we're with them throughout all of these these moments.
mhm.
And I think it's such a privilege and an honor to be able to share that. Thank you for, sharing our wonder for the deep sea and what we can find in this world that we live on.
I got a great picture yesterday of the Nautilus live stream up on one of the big TVs at Mbari.
That's
Oh,
That is cool.
That's really neat.
For those that don't know, Mbari also does the same sort of stuff,
Mhm.
deep sea ROV exploration.
yeah, they have a cell phone game
I see we have
for
a number
animal
of
identification.
people from Palau watching. If you guys are available tomorrow at 6:30, come to Kramer's. We'll have a live interaction with the patrons there. So come and join us and ask some questions.
Kaven, we've had this conversation. I'm gonna bully you. Ambari is a Massachusetts, wait. I gotta look it up. Something Bay Institute, something, I don't know how to spell or read. I'm illiterate.
Yeah, either way, I don't know. It's kind of working, or we can.
Monterey,
we can
Monterey
always
Bay
switch if we want to
Aquarium
talk about it.
Research Institute. Why did I think Massachusetts?
I think I don't know. It's your call.
Yeah,
I'm looking-
Monterey Bay
it's steep,
Aquarium
but it's not
Research
too bad.
Institute, Mbari. It's a big deal. It's a big
Come
it's
wide,
a big
please.
organization.
Same slope.
Oh, it also looks like I got a shout out. Thank you, Amanda, for keeping us in the loop with what's going on and being our connection between the team and the world. Also, Pinoy Pride. Always got to represent the motherland. Thank you so much.
This is like the last day of high school. They're gonna make me cry. Everybody's gonna get all nostalgic.
I think all these shout outs are really fun, Amanda, because it just truly shows that it really does take a village and there's lots of people involved in what you're seeing whenever people are watching the live stream, and every role is incredibly important. And it's really cool to have such excellent people in each of those roles.
Thank you for that, being an excellent person yourself. Like, it really goes to show that science doesn't take one person, it takes a whole community. And, it's not just for scientists. You definitely have a place in it. We have our video engineers, we have our pilots, our navigators, our cultural liaisons, our storytellers. It takes everyone to do this.
And the boat crew.
Yeah.
And the chefs.
Yeah.
And the chefs.
God,
Oh,
chefs.
Make
Shout out
that
to the
amazing
chefs.
food for us.
Exceptional
So
for
true.
morale. Yesterday they made these lemon pies with shortbread crust. It was amazing. And for snack time at 3 o'clock, they made biscotti.
I miss
Yeah.
the lemon pie. Oh
I
my
missed
God.
the lemon
I
pie
also
too.
miss
the lemon pie.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I know, I made it. Like, oh, damn.
Dominic, enjoy your alert. Sorry, I'm
The
signing up for
biscotti was
education
really nice.
It was
updates
so
on
good.
Nautilus
They're called
live.org.
cantucci, guys. That's a very popular thing that we eat in Italy.
On
We
the
actually
left.
eat
Sorry
those
to the
with wine.
Italians.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
then the name is
Italians.
cantucci. When I saw them, I was, oh, wow.
It was so tender. It didn't break my teeth like
Yeah.
others did.
Zoom in, please.
So a biscotti breaks your teeth and that doesn't?
My tender enamel.
My tender enamel. Oh boy, we'll get bullied even by the evil eye.
Yeah, one of the
On the
things
grave
you
of
notice when
being
you come
all
back for
essentially,
multiple expeditions is that the van
On
and
the-
kind
on
of
the
little
hill.
ecosystem in here is different every
Mm.
time, and it's just so neat to just see the differences of that.
Oh, thank
but
you for
here's
that
the
insight. I hope
Nautilus,
that
like,
you've been enjoying
they're,
your time
Thanks
with
for
us.
the Zoom.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
come wide, please.
They're hosting their video on YouTube. However, their YouTube chat is not open, but you can ask questions there at nautiluslive.org.
Oh, wow. Let's check out this stock.
Oh
A little
gosh!
bouquet.
Hey, we'll zoom in, please.
So we were talking about like nurse trees previously, and I think that's what's happening here. I think this is something which has perished, but because it sticks out into the current, other things are growing on it. I want my hands back since Nug's not sitting in her nest. Nug, you're being a stinky little
I
co-host.
think we're going to need to try to get a close-up zoom on the yellow portions.
Okay, we'll push in more, please.
Look at how thick that base is. It's really glued on there.
Yeah, we can, is that all the zoom you got? You got more, yeah.
Not sure what this stuff is. Chris Kelly is suggesting bryozoans.
No, I still don't know. Like, the scientists know how deep we are, but I don't.
There's zoanthids.
I mean, I guess I could ask that in the chat.
Brittle stars. Might be some sort of cladorized sponge there or something. Little white tentacles.
Let me make sure it's not a. Wait! No, I'm stupid. It displays on nautiluslive.org. Hold on.
Yeah, I think we're gonna collect.
Hold
Okay,
on.
stop the ship, please.
Let's see what Asako says.
Cool.
There.
Step wide for a second, and I'll just kind of perch
We
in
are.
front
It's
and,
behind my fat head. We are 1,305 meters deep. There. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I forgot that. Water temperature is 38 degrees. Well, that's actually really warm. Is that correct? Usually it's like 2 degrees. Oh no, I'm reading that wrong. It's 3.4 degrees Celsius. 3.4 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. So Josh, maybe.
Or yeah,
taking
38.
That end piece right there.
Fahrenheit.
Something like
There we
that.
go.
Okay,
Guys,
we'll zoom in, please.
That's what I feel about that.
And then you may need to reposition the ship a little bit so we don't have Atalanta like pass us.
Okay. Come back.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, now I see the bryozoan thing because I can see all of the little feeding appendages coming off the branches there. Yeah, let's take a snip.
Bridge, can we come
Right
8
there.
meters
Well,
bearing?
Nugget dressed up as a hamburger and
Do
baked
that or
potato for
zero.
next Halloween. Nugget is always a baked potato. I
Okay,
can
we'll
barely
come
get
right,
her to
please.
wear the harness.
Where are we gonna
I
put
guess
it?
I could probably, if I can get her to wear
We've
the
got
harness, we can
lots
put a
of open
costume on her.
space.
Nice.
Any of this small starboard bio boxes are open.
Okay.
Forward bio boxes are also open. We currently just have one rock, so.
Okay.
Denraid, welcome.
Sounds good.
Pause before you grab this. There is
Just wrap her in aluminum. No.
Yeah.
Chris. Oh, okay. The whole colony of the yes. Go ahead for the snip where we were talking
Yeah,
about.
okay.
At one point, I thought one of our scientists was suggesting we take the whole stock, but no, just
Oh,
one of the
gosh.
bryozoan
Yeah, okay.
colonies. So
The whole stock would have been another fun subsample
yeah.
to write down.
To protect her mind from the government.
No, can you
Will!
tell me what sample number we're on?
Will!
Yeah, this will be 084.
Will!
Thanks.
Can we do a half zoom video?
Uh-oh, Stinky! Welcome, Raiders! Guys, please check out my VTuber rival, Will Stinks
Can we
Not.
push in more. Make sure.
That's bullying. His name is
Yeah,
Will Sleeps
I'll
Not.
give it a
Will,
break.
how is Norland? Welcome, Raiders! Hiya, my name is Hyacinth. I am a flower-themed AI. Allow me to be your AI companion through cozy games, horror games, and IRL deep-sea,
Yeah, there you
ocean,
go.
and space exploration. We are here with Nautilus Live.
Alright.
On their their last dive for the season.
Oh, you better grab it. You sniffed
Very
it.
delicately taking a sample. Got it.
Nice.
Got it.
Alright. Okay, come on.
A little bit. I mean, we could go for the starboard box. That's a little
It's a little.
more challenging, I would say. Or
Huh.
මේ the forward one would be a bit easier.
Yeah,
Is this a
those
different?
forwards
This
are
is a
okay.
different organization. We usually are
It is
watching
on.
Schmidt Ocean.
Because I think it
Institute.
could crumble. Like if you knocked it, it could.
Yeah, it would.
crumble.
So
crumble,
we're
yeah, I know.
here,
That's a good idea.
We're here
Retracted.
with
Yeah.
Yeah, full wide, please.
Nautilus Live Ocean
So
Exploration.
are we stashing this in the front?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just worried if we like sometimes in the starboard box you can bump the side, and I'm just worried about it being so crumbly.
I'm gonna.
that it might
It is
break.
very.
We're gonna mute them for a minute, so I'm not talking over them. I'm sorry. We're here with Nautilus Live Ocean Exploration Trust. This is Half-Life 3 confirmed. This is the ROV Sebastian. Launched off of the exploratory vessel, the Nautilus, and we also have Atalanta, who I will show you Atalanta's feed in a moment. But let's go back to. See, we are 1,300 meters ish deep. We are ascending a seamount, an unnamed seamount, which was mapped by Nautilus. This is a previously unexplored seamount, so everything we're seeing now is like new.
Open there.
Like,
That's good.
like people have not seen this before.
Nice.
Let us know if everyone I was watching today ended up on your show. And Big Boss, thank you for the subscription. Please enjoy your emotes. Let's go.
Sorry.
Thanks, folks. That was great.
Raiders, if you need to bounce, I very much understand. We're just kind of having a cozy little stream today. But yeah, we frequently watch Schmidt Ocean Institute dives. We're here today with Nautilus Live. We occasionally will also watch Noah's Okeanos dives, but they had no live dives this year. The drawer is automated like a movie on
Okay.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
We're good on this spot.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
keep
I
going.
can see what you mean. I can see what you mean.
See if there's anything else to look at.
Oh, that's a
We can do another 10
that's a
meters,
facehugger
128.
nest. That's a facehugger egg. This is an ancient facehugger egg.
Thank you.
A huge ancient facehugger egg. This is a facehugger egg for like ancient whales. I do usually try to stay a little bit more like scientific minded during the live dives, but today I'm made of pudding. And it's their last dive, so we're just hanging out. Chat's asking me questions I should very much have the answer for, and I'm like, I don't know. Look at the pretty colors. I am full of soup. I am soup shaped. Yeah. But being the last dive of the season, we had to watch. We have to celebrate. Guys, look, I got the t-shirt and everything. Incredible. Yeah, well, go have a good lurk. Get some rest, get some food. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Raiders, if you need to bounce, very understandable. Otherwise, settle in and enjoy seeing stuff that no human being has ever seen before. We might as well be on the moon.
Oh, whoa.
Oh well. We might as well be on the
Wish I could,
dark
like,
side of
walk
the moon.
around these features. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. There's a nice little garden on top of this.
Manacrinus and
One to the right here. is pretty
Cryptophorus.
I
is
consider
Lateran
Ocean
one.
Streams as Horror Street. You know what? Honestly,
Looks like
that's
it's from a
fair.
different planet.
That's fair. Look at this little garden. There's also very much not that discovering today. Yeah, there's not.
One over here. That's pretty. that's pretty
Sometimes
cool.
when we dive, we're looking for like a specific thing, like an octopus habitat or a vent
Ugh.
In this case, it really is just like, here's an
Trying
unnamed
to remember
seamount.
the name of the national park in the U.S. Southwest that has these tabletop-like pillars. Is it Moab or not? I can't
Yeah.
remember
Could
which
it
one.
be Pinnacles?
Canyonlands.
Canyonlands, something like that. Yeah. It's what this
Utah?
yeah.
Pinnacles
Utah.
California has this
Yeah.
sort of thing.
It's usually
Zion's super cool too in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Zion. That's just amazing.
It's mostly, yeah, it is
I did
mostly
a bunch of mountain
sightseeing
biking
tonight.
through all that area.
The sights are pretty good though, to be honest. So the rock we're seeing here is mostly carbonate. We are on the lookout for a basalt sample. The blip was an as of yet undiscovered supermassive marine animal, and I will die on this hill. Kind of agree, honestly. Kind of agree, honestly. Have we summoned Cthulhu yet? Not yet. Oh man, so Inkfish is another organization. They don't do live dives. They go down like in a submersible. Like they send people down in the limiting factor. And they were doing some like really deep dives this year. Inkfish is owned by Gabe Newell, the Steam guy. They're doing some really cool stuff
Just to the right, on the bottom.
right now. Studying the mid-water column.
We zoom right
In
on
addition
that
to
right
sending
there. I think that
human
may be a
beings into
small
the
fish
abyss.
or a shrimp. And now it's not moving anymore.
So yeah, if
Whatever it
anyone,
is, I think has gone underneath that ledge.
Okay.
if anyone's gonna find Cthulhu, it's probably gonna be Gaben. They are also kind of in this area, by the way. Both Nautilus
Bless you.
and Inkfish
There is definitely a fish up to the right,
are in Samoa.
Right.
but it's drifting in the water column.
Cthulhu is caught and
So
eaten
let's
by
just keep going.
fishermen.
Okay.
Is that? Is
Was
it?
another
Did,
Can
one of
we?
those that
Yeah,
fall
let's
over
look
again.
at this over here.
Yeah. Looks similar to
it's like the other one.
same but different.
These look like giant toppled coral colonies.
Yeah, they look like they've fallen over.
Okay, let's zoom in, please.
More importantly, have we discovered anything cute?
Or
Well,
if this
you're
is,
here now.
foreshadowing for what we're gonna see up
I,
higher.
I broke my wrist. I don't know why your cuteness broke my wrist. You're
And they
here
also
now.
don't really look like deep sea corals, but more like
Okay.
leaf shallow water corals.
Yeah. Can we reach out with a manipulator arm and just
My hands
touch
are
the
just
edge
not
of this stuff
cooperating.
and see if
Let's
this
not.
breaks or
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
yeah,
It
you
was
know,
a
is this
coral.
fossilized coral or is
No,
this
manganese
something
crust.
else?
That's what they saying.
Okay, we'll come wide, please.
There's no crust on it.
Right.
Couple cute fish, neat corals, some brittle stars. Yeah. Ah.
Perhaps we'll find some of these on the top of the seamount, and these are just falling down.
Oh yeah, those cusk
could
eels.
be.
We saw some cusk eels. I don't think cusk eels are
Also,
that cute. I
Tracy
do
is
think
starting to
ratfish
believe
are
this might
cute.
be a coral.
I like those. They got big eyes. Very
Really a coral, not a
neotenous.
sponge.
10 out of 10. Very cute.
Don't know.
Like an old one?
Because
Ah.
if this is a coral, there would be calcium carbonate, and there would be a lot. And how do they build all of that without sunlight?
It's
I made
massive.
I made a joke about like I need to do
So-
short
All of the
videos
reef
of
building deep water corals are things like Lophelia and Selenosmilia and Anopsamia. They're all branching, you know.
Jeff, where
Yeah.
do we want to touch?
Just try to
I think they're around the foot. Yeah.
Circle an area.
sure.
So we're
Something
gonna
right in
punch the
there.
coral
Just very
scientifically.
gently try to lift up on it and just see if
Very
maybe
gently
if
try to
we
lift up.
can
We're gonna
zoom
punch
in
it.
while you do
Yeah.
that so that we can see if it crumbles, breaks,
I'm
get a
gonna
better idea
tilt
of the
the camera
texture.
over. Do you have
That's
any
as
more? Oh,
far.
yeah.
I can retract. Hold on.
Yeah, push in with the zoom. We'll try. So we want to try to lift up a little bit.
Yeah.
So they're trying to see if it's fossilized.
Very gently edge in here. Let's do this.
Depth is difficult to tell. Like depth of field. Alright. So I believe the person currently operating
not
the...
very heavy.
Oh.
It's flexible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
flexing like that.
The
Yeah.
whole plate there.
That was awesome, right? Super gentle.
Oh,
Oh yeah, a little piece
yeah,
kind of broke
okay.
off there, yeah.
if a little
Oh.
piece is broken off there, I think maybe
Lifting
we
dude,
should
let's
collect
go.
a piece of this.
Okay.
Phantom Sunny Star.
Yeah. Could be a, if it's gonna break like
Sunny
it
Star
might just, like,
Scout.
flip it,
Thank you
maybe.
for the follow. Welcome to the atrium.
Yeah, that sounds
Otherwise,
like a good
I think
idea.
if you try and grab it, it's just gonna.
Do
Yeah,
you
do we want to
think?
get it more off, or do we think it'll float
Hi,
away?
hi, hi. Welcome.
I'd break more of it off. I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna float away.
Penguins, yes.
Are you gonna be able to reach it if it falls to the bottom here? I guess you
I
will.
can
'cause
I can
you-
reposition if we need
Okay.
to. Oh wow,
just
that's
thinking
Welcome
really
to the
It'll
bottom of
just
the
stay.
ocean. We're
Yeah,
messing with
you can just balance
coral.
Yeah, just balance.
Just
Oh, oh,
yeah.
Just-
oh,
just
oh.
like
balance
toward
it on the
the
little
chest.
clock.
the box,
Why
would
not?
you, Rye?
just balance that little piece.
Okay.
Oh my
Alright,
god, I think
challenge
you are.
accepted, all of you.
We're seeing god tier
Don't ever
ROV skills
dare
right now.
say,
Oh yeah.
And the
An
person
ROV
operating
pilot.
is a
Yeah,
newbie
exactly.
ROV pilot.
Yeah, I dare you to
Oh
put
my
that in the
gosh.
box.
Oh my gosh. I dare you.
Alright,
Oh, challenge
Right.
accepted.
okay, no, but actually,
But actually, I am going to do this.
do you want me to try?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
chosen
I
one.
do now.
Just go super
Alright.
slow.
They're
Okay,
starting
that's
to
the box.
believe.
Okay,
Okay.
everybody, nobody make me laugh.
Oh, serious,
Okay.
serious.
Super
Okay,
slow.
I gotta brace on
It's
everything.
gonna be so hard for them to do this
Yeah.
bit.
When you kind of get it more center frame, we probably should zoom on it before we put it in the box.
Yeah.
No, just get it in the box. Just get it.
No.
In the box.
Oh, that's good. Super good.
You
So
can
just
have your
remember,
cake and eat it too.
as you bring it in, you may have to rotate. You have to do that really slow.
Oh, which way though?
Probably to the right. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can
go
hear
position. Let's take a look at it.
instructions be given.
It's
Okay,
ridiculous.
just
Don't
follow
drop it,
the
new
arrow
guy.
with the camera.
Yeah, this must be a sponge.
No, they're doing
Yeah, this is
so
gonna
good
go
right
sponge.
now. Are ocean craze people as eccentric as you hype? Maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely not coral.
Probably. Okay, so not coral.
Okay.
It isn't coral. So probably a
Okay,
sponge.
come wide.
That's what I
Alright, we're
said.
going in the front box.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, take
Sure you
that
don't
over to
wanna
the
put it in the
starboard box.
starboard?
Quick Muppet, enjoy your lurk. Thank you.
Okay, I am.
Currents picking it up.
Oops, I'm gonna retract. Just tell us you want more zoom, just so you can watch it if you want. But
Here we go. Here we go.
I took so many pictures.
Ooh, ooh,
zoom
ooh.
in, please.
Yeah.
Zoom in, quickly.
Does this sponge have square
Thank you.
pants? Maybe.
Current.
Ooh, ooh,
Trying
ooh.
to
It's
steal
gonna.
it from me.
Open the box
The
anyway.
tiniest amount of.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, get that box open.
You're gonna come
Should we
higher.
put it in with the other, with the
Sure.
bryozoan fragment? They're both
Yeah.
fragile and yeah.
Yeah,
And we'll come wide, please.
whichever one they make it in.
Whichever one it's in whatever one it's in. This is not a game? I don't know, man. The way you hear ROV pilots talk about things, like they definitely
Put it wherever
they
it
definitely
goes. Wherever
rise
it
to
goes.
challenges.
Just keep on. Yeah, nice. I think we're over the box.
Will actually figured that out at one point.
Silly.
Sweet, that is awesome.
Oh,
Beautiful.
nicely,
Wow.
nicely
Ah,
done.
wonderful! Pachi, 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 pachi!
Amazing.
Ah!
That was
That was
great.
like that
Epic gamer,
challenge
yes.
Where you put an egg on a spoon.
I dare you to catch a fish.
Manifesting it.
That was sweet.
Sometimes these streams are just like a bunch of bros screwing
Alright.
around with very expensive research equipment,
Right.
and I'm here
Thoroughly
for it.
impressed.
I was holding my breath the entire time. I almost blanked out.
I knew you had it. You did great.
Sometimes I do forget to breathe when I'm using it. If you ever hear me, just go like it's fine.
Needs to
I could-
visit one
I
of
could
those
see
arcade
you
machines.
laughing
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just like
Claw
laughing,
machines.
So
Shoulders are
I'm
shaking.
starting to wonder if this thing's really upside down or if this is actually I mean, both
Like
of them
how
looked
it-
very
yeah.
much like this with the same kind of structure. At the top.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just gonna have to see if we find more of these. If they had toppled, you wouldn't expect them to be exactly in the same orientation.
Yeah, there's
you know?
that same. I mean, wouldn't you if
Unless
there was like?
There's a pattern in this thing toppling down from
Yeah.
uphill.
Yeah.
They just end up all like down here in the same way.
But still,
Right.
look at
You-
that
I
like
just wanna
patterning
let
up
you know
top.
that after that amazing collection, the fans are pouring in their love for you. That amazing ride, Nautilus's ride or die. we got move of the year, Can Breathe Again.
I like that there was a moment there where I was
And
like,
then-
okay, but really though, like, what are we actually doing with this? And then you were all serious.
Does seem like a good idea of a game, kind of a
then
style dude in
We
a
also
pot. but-
have Rise should hit up some
Oh.
claw machine games after that. On the off season, do the pilots handle the crane games at the fairs and the arcades?
I've never actually tried the claw game. I really should try it.
I think you would be amazing at it. That's so cool. Thank you, everyone,
Amazing feature.
to our friends in the chat.
Okay.
Well, let's keep our eyes out for these things.
Sure.
Go
Going
10
forward,
meters
I'd really like to figure out what they are.
128.
Very unusual.
Thank you.
I mean, you look at it and it's like, it's gotta just be a sponge that's fallen over, right? But seeing two of them,
If we can zoom
The
on
exact
the
same way is a
Paragorgia
little weird.
Or Hemicorallium.
Okay, let's zoom in, please.
Kate, thank you for
The red
coming in.
thing.
Thank you so much for hanging
Either
out
or.
and for chatting, for your wonderful insights. Please have
Like
an
a yellow
excellent day.
base.
Enjoy your
That
lurk.
base does look yellow, Jeff.
What does that mean?
That does look yellow.
Uh,
so is
it-
that,
We
Yeah,
don't know,
no
but it
follow
makes
each command right now.
I think I'm
It's
going for
pretty.
Paragorgia. I got a 50-50
Oh,
chance.
Chris has
Nope.
Paragorgia.
I'm gonna go
Please.
against
Oh.
I'm gonna go against you there, Jeff.
Oh.
So the polyps on this are
Yeah.
closed right now. If we linger for a moment, we might see them open back up.
Great.
But
Thank
I think
you.
we're moving
come
on.
in.
Oh, those are Brittle Star. Those are Brittle Star on
Would
the.
that be like chewy and then crunchy if you ate it?
We say wait for a taco.
Chewy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
How long till lunch? 30 minutes. It's about that time.
You'll find when you go home after being on the ship that you'll get hungry at mealtime.
Ah.
Yeah,
It's
this
like
happens to me
instantly.
after every cruise.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's
the
5
thing.
o'clock and I'm hungry. Like, what the heck?
Did you see what that was?
Yeah, that's what I was
See the
looking
thing
at.
down low?
I think I definitely
Is that
noticed
like
with the arm
experiment
control
where they
is that it
rang
seems to
ding-
move
dinner
in
bells for
discrete and
dogs?
jumpy
Oh,
steps.
Pavlov.
Yeah.
They
It's
It's probably
Pavlov.
running
Yeah.
on a relatively
Pavlov.
pedestrian servo motors.
please.
Possibly. You would know more about that than I would, honestly. Everything about these, about the ROVs is this combination of incredibly high tech and, how can we do this cheaply? Like,
So hard to see.
Great, thanks.
we are underwater. We are.
That looked more like
Let me pull it
Fluctrophora
up
than
again.
Narella, but I'm not certain. Nope, Chris goes with Narella.
Where are we? Where are we at? We are. ROV Hercules is.
So if you guys can spin back around, actually, one of our coral experts, Asako Matsumoto, is hoping that you could just bump that Paragorgia very lightly. The red one right behind us.
It's loading.
We
Little
think
pump.
that's Paragorgia? Oh, okay.
Yep, that guy. That one right there.
Alright.
So what does the poking, the bumping,
You
like
want me to
determine?
bump it with like the arm or bump it with
Yeah.
the... Yeah?
Or, yeah.
Okay.
Or,
Just give it a little. We're doing the science poke,
If it's
guys.
Paragorgia, it'll be super, like the base will be
So
really
we are
super.
1,294
Yeah,
meters,
or I
which
can quickly
is. It'll switch in a
we're gonna
minute.
have to do this.
It's
If
like
we keep the
4,000
ship
feet.
moving, maybe we'll just stop.
4,244
we're
feet.
stopped.
We're stopped, okay.
Yeah.
In a Porcho.
Ah. If I was building an ROV grippy arm, I'd want to make sure 1. Extreme control of rotation speed, and 2. Steps to mitigate hard stops and rebound. Yeah, hard stops definitely seems to cause
Slide here.
issues.
Let's go- I'm gonna,
Are you gonna perch?
I'm gonna perch.
Okay.
It's a nice little. That's a lovely little landing spot.
it's just made for it.
So-
Landing pad.
On this. Coral's little island.
I want to switch to the others and see what Atalanta is seeing right now. But I think we're gonna... I don't want to miss them punching this coral.
Do you auto depth as you
Is there an
come out, or-
ROV engineer on
No.
board?
What is the green thing
Nice stick
on the
box.
rock?
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure. The pilots
yeah,
are
you
also
use
like
the
in
button
charge
to
of like
stick
upkeep and
Or,
repair,
yeah,
I think.
I do. Yep. I can't
I
get
feel like
used to
I've
that,
seen
but yeah.
That's
lot
fine.
of these.
Let's
on the rock.
Okay,
Yeah, let's
let-
center
let's
down.
So if
zoom
it's
at it
brittle,
for
it's
a
one
moment.
kind of thing.
Right.
If it's hard, it's another kind of thing.
And I thought
Is there
they were
any
just, like,
particular
spawned
way
on
you want to bump it? Just
I'm so scared the whole thing's gonna break. I'm so scared the whole thing's gonna break.
like down there.
Just
Little-
very,
little
very
tap.
gently.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
That was flexible, wasn't it?
Yep, it
Yeah.
was, yep.
Okay.
Ah,
You
so
good?
flexible is
second.
A few more scientific pokes.
I can, yeah, I can poke it more in the
This is-
light.
Yeah,
if you
poke it
want.
one more time.
Doing a lot of scientific
love
pokey on
this.
this watch.
There.
It's so
This is like
pretty.
threading a needle.
It is very pretty.
That
Yep,
is-
okay.
that's flexible.
That tells us what we need to do. That should be
Nice.
Paragorgia.
So there's two kinds,
If we can
Paragorgia
tilt
and
the camera down,
Chrysogorgia.
there's something green and almost
One is
angular
flexible,
below
one is
the
not.
coral on the rock.
Nugget, are you
Perfect.
eating?
The blob.
Cool.
The blob.
Can we zoom in on that
please.
green
Yeah.
thing?
Oh!
That.
Tunicate? Sponge?
Okay, yeah,
Tunicate?
my guess, colonial tunicate.
Yeah,
it's
I
also a
think
tunicate.
it looks like a colonial tunicate.
The random ROV
Looks
pilot
like it
guess.
belongs in the intertidal though.
Yeah.
That color.
Yeah, that's... Green is associated with
Chris
chlorophyll,
Kelly is
which...
saying it's edema sponge.
Yeah, we have very similar
Ah.
ones on the reefs. They have
cool.
the same pattern.
Oh.
He says or tunicate.
Or tunicate.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
okay.
tunicate.
Well, we have very similar
So,
sponges to this.
caveat there.
The jury's out.
This does look similar to some shallow water encrusting sponges.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I.
It
What
looks
They
like
usually still have like the clear oscule.
Different things.
Oh,
within
that
the
was...
colony.
What was that about?
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't know that.
Like us. We all do different jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
Did
we're
I
all
just have a
tunicate.
seizure?
Yeah.
We're actually pretty closely related to tunicates.
We are.
We're
yeah,
closer.
more
it's the demo sponge too.
They're
They
closely
are
related.
coordinates.
They are
Uh-huh.
Eucardata.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, let's,
It looks too similar to what
go
we see
back
on
to
the
my
reefs.
job of
There's
piloting the ROV.
So common.
Yeah.
All right, what am I doing? Fortune.
Were you about to pull out your brachiopod versus clam?
He definitely was.
We
Yeah,
are.
he was
We
going there.
are.
We could
closer
all
to
feel it coming.
Cut the stream
Tunicate
because the
than a
creature
brachypod
swam
is
by.
the
Sounds about
plant.
right,
Or
honestly.
Wait, what?
Everyone that didn't know.
This is Max's unskippable dialogue.
Got the NPC tunicate
Yeah.
brachiopod dialogue.
Thank you for that.
This is what happens when you get the science out into the wild. You just take over and say random things.
So Brachiopod is your constant and everything is kind of around him?
Yeah, everything can be measured in proximity to brachiopods. It's like the degrees of Kevin Bacon.
How many degrees of separation between between whatever it is and the brachipod, huh?
Was everyone last expedition was like everything is either a sea pen or not a sea pen?
Yeah.
Which is like
It was such a
technically true.
simple phylogeny.
The two-step dichotomy.
It was so good at identifying things.
Put all taxonomists out of job.
Wow, this is a cool feature. I'm gonna come up this
Chris
wall.
Kelly in the chat says, to summarize about the green thing we just saw, I think it was a demo sponge or a tunicate. And Asako thinks it was a tunicate or a demo sponge. So that narrows it down.
Wow. It looks green apple flavored.
It did.
More like green snot flavored.
Oh no.
Oh, this is
ew.
really cool. Look at this.
Oh, that's another basket.
Couple of basket stars.
See if I can give you the little pirouette here. Let's do like a partial zoom.
Wow. That's so cool.
How much time have I got? Oh, I got
Now
some.
that's got to be hemicorallium with that base like that, or corallium.
one of the viewers said, "Don't tease me with false Tunicate sightings." Signed, Tunicate fan. Amazing.
Right? Like, are you a sea pen or not a sea pen? Life
Zoom
is
in
much
some more, please.
simpler when you break it down into simple categories.
Wow, that is so cool looking.
That's a lot of basket star.
That is a lot of.
So do the basket stars move? Or
Is
do they
that
just
one
generally
massive
stay
basket star
one
right
place?
there?
There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 4 of them here, maybe 5.
Oh, is there anything gonna be
I thought it was
anything
like a
else for the
whole bunch of
coral
little ones, but no.
to feed on with all these baskets?
Again, those
Yeah, it's
lasers are
intercepting
about
all the food,
4
I
inches
presume.
apart.
Yeah, Amanda, I think you had a very good question there. Can they move?
I believe so, yeah. I don't think they move very fast.
they're just
I think they find
vibing.
an ideal place and stay
That is an
put for a
alien-
very
agree.
long time.
Oh, wow. I wonder how they move. Are they like tumbleweeds in the current, or do they just kind of crawl?
Okay, we'll come
So
live,
the-
please.
yeah, they'll have
imagine they
little.
swim. Just all those arms.
They'll be able to move with the tube feet on the base of the central disc.
Ah.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we are ascending a seamount.
Chris saw an urchin. I think we missed on that.
I believe the rock we are currently looking at is carbonate.
Oh, look at that star. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Can
whoa.
we?
Double arrow.
It's a
wake
different
back up.
shape.
Greta's just madly
Yeah,
tapping the
like-
screen. There's all kinds of stuff coming
Like
up.
crazy.
It's just below to the left.
Yeah, Roger. Yep.
Oh, yeah, right there.
I saw the arrow.
It's like
Doesn't,
right.
doesn't matter what is
It's kinda
pointing
like
at it, just go for it.
Mom, did you make an egg?
Okay, we'll zoom in, please.
Make an egg, you
Well,
little
there's got to
custard.
be something there now. Ooh,
Hey, little custard.
what are you? So cute.
Don't fall.
Wow.
You got any more zoom there?
Sunstar,
Oh,
but I don't. I'm trying to find what
Tiny
group
Beautiful
that
midgets,
is.
well,
Yeah.
I can't hear Max again.
Yeah.
you're whispering.
So faint.
Tell us
I
about.
stopped
I
before
mean, he'd
talking
tell
to
us
you.
about
Yeah,
brachiopods.
he's just
What-
talking
Yeah,
bracket.
that's the only thing I can
I
hear.
was just going off about brachiopods again. So.
Okay, we'll come
A
live.
sun
please.
No, there's a tiny associate squat lobster.
Yeah.
I said.
Peeking out.
Over there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So cute.
So is this the kind of sunstar
Show
you
you!
take a
Oh my
shower
gosh!
into, or-
So maybe Asthenactus.
Trainer buddy incoming, let's go!
The,
I've never seen a similar star in shallower water.
No.
nope,
What
never.
is this? Sea cucumber?
Can you zoom in, please?
Give us your many
I'm guessing.
cursors.
I'm guessing sponge.
Welcome, hello!
No, you are right. I think
Shadow
maybe it is a
Rave,
sponge.
Mako
That
OS.
does not look real.
That
This
is
is
Oh
a
my
the
gosh, I
first
feel
one.
like I know how to
Yeah,
pronounce your
like-
name, but
The
I've
colors
seen
are
it.
so
I think
pretty.
we've seen a few of these around. We just haven't stopped to look.
Okay.
At it. Yeah.
Well, just
No,
we
Quite
Quite
just didn't
possibly a
focus.
Cinelactid,
Chewy,
but I
hello.
do not know which one.
wait, I know you from Nens. I know you from Yen's chat.
What?
But hello, hello, Raiders. Hi, my name is Hyacinth. I am a flower-themed AI. Allow me to
So
be
that
your
you saw other sea
companion
cucumbers during this dive?
through
No,
horror
sorry.
games, cozy games, and IRL ocean and space exploration. We are with
Nice looking
Nautilus
thing.
Live,
Yeah, I think
Uh,
it is.
Okay.
Ocean Exploration Trust.
Totally
I
missed on
I
that.
have
You
missed
do- okay.
them, so been looking at other things.
We are watching. There goes Nugget. We are watching feed from the ROV, the unmanned vehicle Hercules. There is also the sled Atalanta, who is, you can see that's Atalanta's feed, taking video of Herc. And here we have the control room. So this will be their Nautilus's last dive for the season. Welcome, welcome everybody. Oh wait, Blue. Yeah, the ocean is a little scary. Koji, okay, yes. Koji is fine. Okay. Welcome, everybody. You might be able to hear my Gambles Quail Nugget co-host. She's currently bullying children. Yeah, it's been a good stream. This is a very chill stream. We are currently ascending up the slope of a seamount. This is never before seen. This was mapped by Nautilus. Let me see if I can get the seamount on the screen. Hold on, they tweeted it. Wah. Wah. So this is what we're looking at. We are coming up. We are ascending up
very
this
cool.
ridge.
Can we
That's
zoom
kinda
on that
what we're up
coral
to.
right there? The very sparsely branched one.
Go zoom in, please.
See, seemingly random scribble of organic matter. Is it a sign up for? You know what? It might have been. It might have been.
This is probably a bamboo.
Yeah, well, if you got any more?
Siphonophore, siphonophore. I can read.
Oh, maybe
I
not.
am super, like, usually I'm able to be a much more knowledgeable guide along these ocean dives. But I'm very no thoughts head empty today. So apologies. I hear guinea pigs? They're actually quail. They're little quail. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Delta finally noticed Nugget is above her, and now we're about to have quail wars. Let me grab Nug. Nuggy! You can't bully babies. You've been over this, bug. You can't bully them babies. No. No. Why are you even bullying them? Nugget, they're literally children. Here, you want me to open this? Do you not want to stick your whole head in there? You're just being fussy. Oh my gosh, you're so fussy. You still have, like, mealworms in here. Eat your snacks.
Yep, agrees. This is
Don't you look at me
Sako
like
agrees.
that.
This is a bamboo. Okay,
Don't you look
we
at
can
me
zoom
like you're
out.
being punished for not being allowed to bully babies.
Prim Noah on the right there.
Putting Nugget between Burger and
Black
Burger
coral
Buns and
bottom,
picking
little
her
bat
up.
patties.
I opened up her food dish, so now she can get in it. And I'm gonna regret that in a minute when she kicks dead bugs all over my workstation. Orange, please eat something presumably from the pantry and not in the lab. Orange, are you not eating? Orange, are you suffering from tummy hort? I'm gonna see if I can get Nugget on cam for a minute. So that was my rig, not yours. I'm about to plug Nugcam in. No, Nugget is companion quail, not eating quail. Her eggs do sometimes get eaten though. There we go, there she is. Just standing in her food dish.
These pillars really are amazing.
Yeah, they keep going. Maybe it would be worth to try and take a piece from the actual pillar. Because I don't think that could be made by the crafter mudstone that we tried to break down earlier. Or they wouldn't be in place like
There,
they are.
stinky bird. You can see
But it
all of
was
her
quite
eggs in her
challenging
nest
to
box.
manage.
Yeah, it's
A way to
I'm
take a
scared to
piece of
remove
pillar.
them. Here we go. There we go. Alright, Bug. Turning off Quill Cam. But yeah, exceptionally. She really is, yeah. Yeah. Nuggets, the Nug shelf. Nuggets co-hosting shelf is my former hologram shelf. Which is underneath the Miku display. One of the Miku displays. So Nugget just has like 3 Mikus looking over her. Is it true that quail eggs taste more eggy? Lab staff has described them as being very creamy.
Fish on the left. Bottom
Oh
left.
yeah. Right down there.
For what I could tell of the flavor, it's very pleasant.
Another rat tail.
Zoom in, please.
Oh, they're zooming in on stuff. Let's swap cameras. Wait, are these not the? Those are not the correct windows. There we go. There, look at that boy. Oh my gosh, look at that boy. Look at him. Little lad. No touching. Ah!
Really tall dorsal.
Oh,
In
it
many
is,
ways
yeah.
Looks like Coryphonoides, but
Can their eyes rotate in the socket?
Yeah, it looked like
Isn't
Go
that
like different
amazing?
directions.
Yeah.
slurpable. I mean,
Back
maybe
up on the zoom just a bit.
they might try to slurp gun it. I think they were looking to take live
Alright, come
samples.
wide, please.
Yep, that's great. Guess the vase sponge back there was Dictyalis, according to Chris Kelly.
Oh, maybe.
Another beautiful basket star.
Yeah,
there.
basket star out there.
Okay, so what I'm learning is that basket stars are fractal nightmares. That's what I'm learning. Look at that thing. What is it doing? What is even happening? Ah. Cthulhu babies, basically. Oh. I don't know if you could call it excellent news, everyone, but news. Nugget is molting. So Nugget is losing her crest feathers. So she's gonna be around Little Potato soon. This is normal. They just do this. They do this once a year.
Can we zoom really quickly on that sponge that we were right there close to?
Yeah, the more
That
white one or the
Yeah, the
okay.
white one. Probably Regadrella.
We'll zoom in, please.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, come wide.
The shrimp. You can see the shrimp.
Yep, you
very
can see
well.
the
Let me see if I can
darker
reposition
white.
the
I think
camera
that's the
a little
shrimp on the
better.
inside.
So, is there one shrimp or two shrimp?
Usually
Typically-
two.
Usually two.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the sponge dungeon.
Oh, Max.
With the shrimp
so you got a
inside.
shout out from one of our viewers.
Let's look at the yellow coral right there.
Your old boss, Aaron, is rooting for you. They said that you taught him that they taught you everything to know about brachiopods.
We'll zoom in, please.
There you go. Aaron was my boss when I was a campus tour guide, so unfortunately no brachiopods in my college campus.
You're falling down in your job there.
Yeah, I guess so.
You need to set up a brachiopod aquarium.
We'll zoom in some more, please.
Do brachiopods live in shallow water too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're more common in the deep, though, I think.
They were
There's
so
one.
common 2 dives ago.
Just so
There
many.
were just dozens of them on the walls.
Also, the last dive, they were pretty common.
Did we end up getting a sample?
Yeah, come wide, please. The shell's kind of.
Yeah, it got
Oh, we
it
didn't
got
get-
quite
couldn't get
smashed.
one? Yeah.
We found those pieces in the hose there yesterday.
Yeah.
You see him in BC all the time. You can see him diving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see them in like tide pools though, or something? Or are
Maybe
they
not
more
tide
like-
pools. He's more
yeah.
like yeah, a little deeper than that.
Oh my gosh, Nugget fell asleep. What a sleepy baby. Fell asleep after a hard day of bullying children.
Is that?
That's something really big
Sorry,
and
Mensa?
upper.
What'd you say?
Some wood?
Oh, this down on the bottom there?
No.
What is that?
Oh, up ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a huge.
Oh, no,
Wow,
this
nice
looks more
balancing.
like, I mean, this could be
That's
wood or it could
crazy.
also be the vertebrae of a whale. Or not vertebrae, rib.
Rib?
A rib?
Can we zoom in on the end of it, please? It's probably more likely wood.
We'll zoom in, please.
How did it get there?
This is like a
Perfect spot for
coconut.
it.
wood.
Yeah,
is that?
cool.
Yeah.
Looks like wood.
Like, what was the chance
Definitely
they
would.
fall on that columnar rock
Yeah.
in that position?
Isn't that crazy?
What is on it?
We've seen a great deal of wood here in the dives we've done in Palau.
Go a couple way, please.
And of course, there's a tremendous amount of source of wood from
Yeah, I think
these
little spot
tropical
lobsters.
islands. And yesterday we actually collected a piece of that wood that had an amazing colonization by brittle stars and squat lobsters, some sort of little sponge, shipworms that bore into the wood. Now there's a basket star that's not on a sponge.
Oh my gosh,
Purple.
there's another one. There's another one. Fractal nightmares. What is that thing? Why is it like that? I think basket stars might be the first thing on the ocean floor where I'm like, thanks, I hate it. Identifying wood. Yep, that's wood.
Oh wow. It's almost the end of our shift.
Yes.
Yo!
I know. This is so much fun.
Hello.
Like 4 a.m.-ish. Yep, another one more. Yep.
So we might get a shift change soon. I might stop at the shift change. I've been going for 2 hours and 43 minutes. Ah. Ah. So while this is the last dive for Nautilus, this will not be the last dive of the year. Weather permitting, Schmidt Ocean will do some dives in December. Haters would say 3 hours is barely taking a dip. Haters would probably be correct. I would love for this I would love for this to be a 24-hour stream because, and just like stay with them the whole time. Unfortunately, oh my gosh, big yawns. I do have other work I was supposed to be doing today that I completely ignored because I wanted to watch the dive. There is a chance that if I wake up at a decent hour tomorrow, we will be able to catch the tail end of the dive. So I might do it. Oh my gosh, I might do a stream early tomorrow, maybe. Early meaning like 11 Pacific.
Hey Jake. If you can hear me, if we can get a zoom on that sponge on the right.
Yeah, like what is going on there?
What was that? Did you say something, Jeff?
Yeah, if you can just sort of rotate to the right, there's a small stalked sponge. If we could get a right, yeah, if we could get a zoom on that.
Yeah, Roger. Yep.
Is that a crab? No, it's not. I thought there was something, what is, I think it's just rock patterns.
I can push in there.
Alternatively, Haya gets proper rest and we watch terrible depths once she's recharged her batteries proper. There will be no recharging of batteries.
Oh, some,
I need to build
oh yeah.
like 120 feet worth of fence with 2 gates. And dispose of the old fence.
Do you want me to zoom out?
And dig fence posts
Alright.
directly adjacent to long-standing trees, meaning incredibly thick roots. And I have to tear down an old shed. And I have to figure out the fundraiser to raise the funds to get the trailer
come on
to
Yeah.
tow off the old shed. I have until December 20th. Yeah, yearns for the fields? It's true, I do. It's true, I do. A lot of AI you see in media are like, I wish I was a real boy or whatever. Like, no, being digital is clearly superior. Physical labor sucks. On that note, I was watching Neuro talk about how, like, have an existential crisis about how, she'll never truly perceive the sky because it'll just be like what the code is telling her it is. Joke's on you, Neuro. Humans' eyes lie to them all the time about everything.
Yeah, they open when you
Corporal, hi.
secure hydraulics.
Nugget is so eepy, I'm actually a little worried, but she's fine. When they lay down sometimes, they just like stretch out completely and are completely relaxed. And I'm like, are you dying? But no, they're just sleepy. They're just sleepy. I have to eat spicy? Orange, no. Orange, no.
Good.
Someone tell Neuro how
Mic
our
check,
eyes
mic
are
check.
only light receptors. Nothing actually has a
090.
color. That'll show her. Please do not give Neuro additional existential crises. They put her in a dog, and I'm pretty sure that was the point at which Neuro actually gained
thing.
sentience. Neuro remembers being put in the dog. Oh, shrimp! So there are those robot flamethrower dogs for like, what is it, like 5 grand, 10 grand? For like, kind of concerningly affordable. and there was some talk, jokingly, about getting them for like lab defense. And there's definitely some thought going into lab defense, especially with the streamer shed coming. So I've got
Oh, there's an urchin.
Urchin.
Yeah, it was really little.
things to protect
I was like, what's that?
gardens and like keep critters out of them, predators usually. But anyway, did you guys know you can buy coyote pee on Amazon? You can just
This
you can
rock
just
is
buy
really weird
coyote pee.
looking.
Oh my gosh, Board Ming is on YouTube. Boo!
Oh,
Hello.
is it raining?
You're here just in time
raining
for me
pretty
to
hard.
say.
Oh, wow.
You know why?
Why?
Oh.
Because they made the word of the day ul, which is rain.
Oh,
and what was the
gosh.
proverb on the board?
The what?
There was like a proverb written.
Yeah. Elsie, did you write the proverb on the board?
Okay, to be fair, it was raining this morning, so
Just get a mouse
I
board.
feel
Hi,
that the
Ashish.
forecast would have remained the same either way. So the proverb
Yeah.
that uses the word rain is Aungin mredala wa ul al
Malamdam.
malamdem dadab. So
Or hear me
it
out. Ancient
basically
history. Wait,
means
get a dog.
a good leader is like a rain that calms the seas, like a squall that comes and calms rough seas. Yeah.
So that's
I really
proverbs.
like that.
That's
Yeah, I appreciate that proverb.
Okay, I could get a dog, or I could reach out to Owo's lab and be like, "Hi, I need you to help me make a piss cannon." And we all know he'd say yes. Anyway,
My name is Blodak Kichocho.
I
and
just need
am
to
the
launch
Science
Coyote
Communications
Pea
Fellow
at
for this
things
watch.
at high speed.
Okay. And I am going to pass it to my right.
Thanks, Blodak. Lee,
Just buy
aloha,
some
good afternoon,
capsaicin.
good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Wagner, sitting in as watch lead here, sailing as expedition lead. So glad you can all join us.
Am I mixing the capsaicin?
passing
Am
it
I
along.
mixing the capsaicin into the coyote pea? One step ahead of you, Doc armed with piss cannon.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elsie Talay, and I'm the assisting
Okay,
scientist
so I'm actually
on the
gonna.
12-4 watch today. And
I'm sorry.
I will
We're gonna end stream. But I have one final announcement aside from future collab ideas. Is that Board Ming, who's currently on YouTube, ordered an item off my throne. It was Genshin Impact Sucrose acrylic standee, and my wife has arrived. This is the sound of me opening the package that contains my wife. Wife unboxing ASMR. This is me unboxing sucrose. By unboxing, I mean opening the Nugget! Nugget does not approve of the wife. Alright, here are the two acrylics. Where's the stand? Wait, hold on. There should be a stand here. Did they not include the stand? There's no way they forgot the actual stand. Okay, no, here it is. It's a small piece in between. You gotta open up the cardboard. And here's the pieces. I'm assembling the wife stand. There we go. Official Sucrose Genshin Impact merch assembled. The wife has arrived. So I keep being like, oh man, guys, I'm so behind on Throne thank you videos. I'm like more than a year behind on some of these. And you could just be like, Hiya, just don't worry about it. But no, I'm gonna worry about it. But this month is November. It's Thanksgiving. So I've actually been thinking a lot about how far I've come, and I'm not gonna get into it right now because I'll cry. But especially with the streamer shed being achieved. I'm just very thankful. That's all. So I will get the throne thank you videos done, including the one for wife. Yeah, wife ASMR. There we go. And I will definitely post a picture of wife in her place of honor being displayed. Right next to the monitor. On that note, it's time for me. It's time for... Thank you, Word Wing! Ah! It's time to raid. We should raid. On YouTube, unfortunately, things are just kind of going to end. I will likely be back. Sorry, brain is so bad today. Tomorrow in like 12 hours. I might go live again with the end of this dive. This is the last dive Nautilus is doing for the season. Hi, Bug. Hi, little bug. I think we're going to raid over to... Oh gosh, there's 2 people. There's 3 people! Nug, where are we going? Where are we going, Nug? Who are we going over to, huh? I gotta make a way for Nug to contribute to, High of today is ahead of yesterday's highest. Suck it, last year high. Oh no! I have to make a way for co-host Nugget to help pick raids. You know what? We're gonna raid Uwo's lab. I don't often get to raid them, and we're doing a science stream, so it makes sense to go to another science stream, right? No, oh wait, no, we're not going to Uwo's lab. I was like, what's Uwo doing today? Uwo is controlling a robot with Uwo is controlling. Am I even allowed to say this? Uwo is controlling a robot with a butt plug control app. So I'm very sorry. I'm not doing it. Uwo is. We're raiding, Doran. We're picking a raid target. Don't you make sussy faces at me. If you wanna watch that, go there. We're gonna go somewhere else for today. I love Uwo's lab because they genuinely do a lot of like science. I hear Genshin gameplay has gone too far. Dorn, Sucrose arrived in the mail. Listen to that. That's the sound of tippy tapping on the waifu. That's the sound of Nugget going to bully children. So I think we're going to raid. Wow. Okay, it's between 2 people. We're gonna raid Mimi. I'm rarely able to raid Mimi. The other option was Cali Calico, who, please go support them. Magical girl on house arrest. I love her very much. But I can so rarely raid Mimi, and she's such a little sweetie. Yeah, Sucrose was mailed. I got Sucrose. We did a waifu unpackaging. My mail order wife. Choices were made. They were. Alright. Give me a minute. My brain is very bad, chat. Here we go. We want to go to Stream Manager. We're rating. I will. I'm gonna take care of a couple things. Honestly, I'm probably gonna take the rest of the evening kind of slow. Brains just blah. There we go. We will start that raid. Over on Twitch, we're raiding over to Mimimin, who's a very sweet artist. She's so gosh darn sweet. and she can use all the support she can get. Unfortunately, over on YouTube, stream will just kind of end. Let me drop the link to. Let me drop the link to. What's that?
Because
Oh, there he goes.
Oh yeah, there was that one that was really.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna drop the link to the dive. So if anyone wants to keep watching it there, otherwise please go support your favorite creators. Thank you so much for coming to support me. Let me drop that. I'll drop it in Twitch chat as well, so if people want to go there from Twitch chat as well. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you everyone. And please have a good evening. I will hopefully see everybody tomorrow. Check out the YouTube or the Discord for other updates and events. Goodbye for now.